madaukakin sarki Allah ya aike ni gare ku cewa wa zai tsaya tsakanin domin mu gudanar da wannan aiki. Menene yake hana mu zama gwamna a jihar nan? Annabu yana nima wanda zai tsaya wannan suwasi.
Alamu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan suwasi.
Watakila gene, watakila keje.
Alamu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan suwasi.
Alamu yana nima wanda zai tsaya wannan suwasi.
Alamu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan suwasi.
Watakila gene, watakila keje.
Alamu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan suwasi.
Fire. Your land stranger devoured it in your presence, and it is desolate as overthrown by strangers. Oh, Christians of our dear state, what a shame to Christendom. Mazubiti yanazarwa inakuje. Sarakuna masubi inakuje. Ipob Christians inakuje. Alabo Christians inakuje.
Alamu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan suwasi.
Watakila gene, watakila keje.
Alamu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan suwasi.
Alamu yana nima wanda zai tsaya wannan suwasi.
Alamu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan suwasi.
Watakila gene, watakila keje.
Alamu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan suwasi.
A cikin littafin makoki sura 5 aya 1 zuwa karshe yace, ya Ubangiji ka tuna da abin da ya same mu, ka duba ka gan zargin da ake yi mana. Ana ba da gadonmu ga baki, gadajenmu kuma ya ga mutane waɗansu ƙasashe. Marayu ne mu marasa uba, iyayenmu gamuraye ne, mun sayi ruwa shanmu da kuɗi, itacenmu sai da kuɗi ake samu. Waɗanda suka runtume mu sun kama mu a wuya, mun gaji babu hutu, mun ba da gari ga Masarawa, ga Asiriyawa kuma domin Allah mu yana nima wanda zai sanya wannan ruwasi.
Allah mu yana nema wanda zai sanya wannan ruwasi.
Watakila gani, watakila keje.
Allah mu yana nema wanda zai sanya wannan ruwasi.
Destiny can only be delayed, but cannot be denied. Don't give up in your struggle. Chop, 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 chop. Sing it up. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Oh, your miracle is on the way. Yeah, it's on the way.
No matter your condition, no matter your challenges,
Never give up.
no matter your situation, no matter the calamity,
Never give up.
He's the God of the last minute miracle.
It's the God of the last minute miracle.
He's the God of the last minute miracle.
It's the God of the last minute miracle.
Don't give up, your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Never lose hope, your blessings are on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Chop, 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 chop.
I see you doing everything.
No matter your suffering, no matter the trouble, no matter your sickness, no matter the emptiness, He's the God of signs and wonders.
Signs and wonders.
He's the God of signs and wonders.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains MAZI Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct. Although I'm a bit late, but it is because of my system, or the system. It's not my fault today. I've been here for a long time, waiting for the right signal. Therefore, today is the 23rd of November in the year of our Lord 2021. I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers, even your enemies, your foes, to draw nearer to their listening devices. Because here we preach common sense. That is what we preach here. We want people to reason properly. Because that is the core, the center of the problem. We need to go to the foundation in order to start solving our problems. It is the way we reason. Today I'm going to talk about political strength and power. very briefly. Maybe I'll continue another day, but I'm going to talk about it today. We want people to listen, to gather common sense, to reason in a proper way, so that we reason in a proper way. That is what our leader has been hitting. Because the problem we have been having, if you want to blame religion, blame Britain, blame this and that, the core problem we are having is our brain. That is it. That is why I hit here in this platform about reasoning. That is the core problem we are having. You know, I used to say this. When we can blame any tools at our disposal. But we don't blame ourselves that maluse all those tools. It is also a problem on itself. I don't know whether people understand what I mean. When we continue blaming our surroundings, our tools, and leave us, the people handling those tools, is also a big problem. That is why I want always to draw our people back to the grassroots, to the core problem we are having. You know, I had people shouting, talking about, oh, I want to hear the way we are going to release our leader. That is the only thing I want to be hearing. When I was hearing it, I started laughing. I said, okay, brother, you're right. But we come here, okay, we are going to release our leader. We are going to release our leader. Let us release our leader. Everybody will release. We shout it after watching Alozie, MAZI JOHNATHAN. All the whole platform. Oh, release our leader. We are going to release our leader. Oh, yeah, we release our leader. Oh, we release our leader. Does it make any sense? You know, sometimes I sound controversial, but that is how I am. I used to think in another way around. It's just somebody that you have money. Let us use our own home language. You want to build a house now. You want to carry the one house, just put it, and then, you know, everything is complete under one day, 24 hours. Does it make any sense? If you are telling somebody, the person will say, no, this person is crazy. No, I need this. See money. Millions today here. Oh, yeah, I need this house now. He will tell you are crazy. Come on, get out. Who can do that? You want your mansion, right? First of all, you draw the plan. You go to people that do it. It is a step. You cannot omit it, because if you omit it, you make mistake, you will not get what you want. It takes time. You go to the drawing board, you draw your plan. It's not a day job. You draw, you clean, you put inside the system, you do the 3D, you do like this, make corrections. After you think again, you come back and say, no, this one I don't, is this pillar is like this. You remove it, you fix big. It takes time. Your aim, your goal, your focus is erecting a big mansion. But when somebody see you drawing that, even in your computer, your laptop, oh, you know, it makes ordinary person say, "What are you doing here, self? What is this?" It might not make sense to him. But your objective, you are building a house, of which in the future he will enter there and start understand. Okay, is that what we are doing since last 2 years, 3 years? Okay, I understand now. I don't know how to explain this. After drawing, after going through the process of drawing the whole thing, now you bring people, they start digging. Start digging. Digging. Spoiling things. The land. If they dig here, They put one thing, they dig here another place. They put ordinary person, it doesn't make any sense to him. Do you understand? But your focus, your final aim is so you are you know your aim, you know your goal. Now I want to put a big mansion here. But you see people just digging. If they dig, they bring out water will come out. They bring this generator pipe to drop the water. Poto will smell. They dig out rotten thing. He smell. Person that doesn't know what's up. What are you people doing? Oh, you are digging. You are laying. You don't know that it is laying foundation for the big castle. But for some laymen that doesn't understand, it might not make sense to them. Do you understand? That is why today I'm going to talk about political strength and power. That is going to be the topic of my submission. We want to, sometimes our people, we want to, just like a baby that is a newborn child. You want to run without even knowing how to sit down. Is it not baffling? I will not preempt what I want to say, please. Before I go on, I would like us to pray. I will love us to pray. Today is the 23rd day of November in the year of our Lord 2021. We should always know how to deal with issues. We have a fundamental problem. I see it. That is the main cause of our problem. I'm telling you before God and man. We have a fundamental problem. And we must do what? We must resolve it by changing the way we reason. That is why I always preach here. I hate blaming heaven and earth for our misfortune. Because when you take responsibility of your misfortune, you change. You try to do something in another way. But when you continue blaming, you blame East, West, North, South, blame Britain. Yes, they have things to do. They have a blame, yes. But we shouldn't capitalize on all these things. We blame religion. I say, the same religion, is it not Martin Luther King Jr.? He's a minister in the church. The one of South Africa is a minister in the same church. But they fought for freedom. So why then? The problem is not that the institution you call religion or church, it's the people that are handling it. I used to say it. It's just like gun. Gun in the hands of peacemakers, in the hands of the police. Real police, so not all these Nigerian police. They use it to enforce law and do good. Do you understand? They use it to fight bad people. But gun in the hands of Nigerian police, criminals, they use it to slaughter innocent people. But is it not the same gun? So, it's the people, the mentality of people, you give people platform of a church, which they will use in order to positively lay good legacy in the lives of the people they are controlling, they are talking to. Now they use it, what matters for them is money. They use it for money. Now how can you blame that institution? Whereas another person can enter the same seat, the same platform, and we change the lives of people, positively, and open the people's eyes. Let us now be on to basics, please. We love to blame. There's one thing I see in our people, in us, because I'm not removing myself. All of us, we love blame game. I blame Onya. I blame. If something happens, I used to say it here every time. The house is burning. People will continue, wasting their time on who to blame. Why do you put fuel there? Why do you? And instead of taking a hose or calling fire service, they continue blaming themselves. Oh, no, it's not me. Oh, it's you. No, it's this person. It's Mr. X. Oh, it's Mr. B. Oh, yeah. And who is the foolish person? Let us judge ourselves so that we shall not be judged. We have judged people, foreigners, tools which involves institutions, many things. We have judged them too much without judging ourselves. That is the core, is a problem in itself. It's a disease. This blame game, blame, is a very big disease, honestly speaking. Let us pray.
For God in heaven, Almighty Creator, creation, the maker of the heavens and the earth, He created everything that the mind of a living soul can imagine, but none created thee. That is why we say you are immortal, you are invisible, you are omnipotent. This very God that every generation who has ever had the grace of knowing thee have always testified to your goodness. That is the same God that we kneel and bow before. This God is our refuge and our strength, a very present help, even in this time of Janjaweed trouble, even in this time of Fulani rage and terrorism. Therefore we shall fear no evil. This Ipob shall fear no evil. Even if the whole world is against us, even if Britain intensifies their effort to cross this very light of hope in sub-Saharan Africa, even though they shake the mountains, even though the seas may rise, even though they may give all the weapons and ammunition to the Zoological Republic, no matter what they do, no matter how they foment their rage, it doesn't matter to us. For God, Chikokika Biama, is in the land of Biafra. We shall never ever be moved. This God of the ancients will hold us down and forevermore. For Biafra shall come, and this Lord of hosts is with us. The same God of Jacob, the same God of Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego, this God that never abandons his people, the same God is our refuge, and we proclaim it unashamedly that this God that we kneel and bow before, we shall worship thee, for Biafra is your promise, your word is yes and amen. Instead of your word not to come to pass, heaven and earth will cease to exist. Upon this very hope we anchor all our belief that Biafra shall come in our time, and we pray that it comes this very year, that your glory may be made manifest in the lives of men, that we may kneel and bow before thee. Nyahan solo to turn on soporo ne jamani bisiala tileke na teprumi yeni ne ko to toni ne wedrege de benso ugrama womboni ne bijebi. He said.
Once again, I welcome you in this hallowed platform, Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE, coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains MAZI JOHNATHAN. Our leader is the indefatigable Nnamdi Kanu, who is in the enemy territory. But make no mistake about it, our leader must be released. I say capital MUST. If I say this, maybe many people might think that we are joking. No, we don't joke. Must be released unconditionally. As our HOV said yesterday, he must be released unconditionally. Many things are happening. You know, something that you don't know, it doesn't mean that everything that, something you don't know doesn't exist. There are many things happening on the ground. Our leader must be released. The end justifies the means. That is the only thing. It doesn't matter what people say. The end justifies the means. We are Biafrans. This generation, we don't give up. If it takes 1,000 years, we never give up. We wear away our foes, our enemies. Forget about the shenanigan going on the free social media. Everybody is an expert. Everybody are experts. Anyway, we must continue. We must continue. Today, I'm going to speak on a topic. I will not be long. Because when I also open my line, so that I will be speaking also, interjecting when necessary. That is why I will not be long in this my submission. The topic of my submission today talks about, it says, political strength and power. You know, when we talk about political strength and power, many people will not understand. They equate politics to what is happening in Nigeria, or what our political elites are doing. That is not politics. They are just criminals that you know, found themselves in the corridors of power. Stooges, agents being used for one mission or the other against their own people. That is what they are. They are criminals, simple criminals, low-life criminals. Political strength comes from organization of the people. Organization of the people. You know, I always underline this word, organization. Without being organized, you will not have no political voice or power or strength. It's impossible. That is the reason why when Al Jazeera asked the dead Buhari, I think 2015, they asked him about, how are you? What about the Igbo saying they are marginalized? They mean Biafrans. You know, they refer it as Igbos, which many of us should never misunderstand. Because after all of us, whether a Jaw, whether a Zon, whether a Fik, whether a Gala, we are all Igbos. Our leader has stressed this many times. We are all Igbos. That is why the Hausa, the Fulani, they call us Nyamini, Nyamini. The same thing. They don't have name for a different name for you, a German. We are all the same thing. We have the same character. That is it. So, they asked this dead Buhari. He said, no, they should first, through a challenge. He said they should first of all go and organize themselves. Because he knows that we are not organized. Our enemy is challenging us. You know, if we are really politically reasonable people, we should have understood. It's a very big challenge. He said, go and organize yourselves. Because it's the most tedious thing for Biafrans to do. Organization. Because everybody know it all. Interest. People take their interest, personal interest, as the ultimate. Other than our communal interest. That is why what is happening on social media today is mind-boggling. Everybody now is an analyst, political analyst, how the DOS is not getting it, how this and that. If it is them, they would have done it like this. If you chill, you say so we have this side to know everything in our midst, and we are suffering, and we are in this quagmire, and we are the bottom layer of Nigeria. Sometimes, honestly, because lack of shame is also a sin. It's a crime. Lack of shame is a crime. We have all these political analysts. We have people that knows this better. We have people that can, any order that was given, they come out to challenge it. Even here on Radio Biafra, they subtly call. I will talk about them later. They will talk something good, but there is the reason why they call. That phrase is poison, very poisonous. Do you understand? They will make good comments and talk. Everybody, good comments. But at last, they will just put that, the main reason why they called, they will just put it out, that poisonous phrase. In order to put doubt in the minds of people, insubordination, that is all those, but that is poison. That is what I listened to one Chineke in the morning. He was highly annoyed like me. I know some of all these people, they will never call in my platform. They know me. They know me. We call them Bogia seed with alkaline together. Concentrated. Because here, this Radio Biafra, we protect it and cherish it jealously with our blood. So you get to put here, people will start having kind of insubordination. Well, there is one thing I used to see. Many of all these people, they will go listen to, all these Facebook experts and analysts we have everywhere. Because once they come and say, wait, I will call on Radio Biafra. You call them, Boga seed. I'm telling you honestly. Concentrated one, hydrochloric. Concentrated. Because there are people that will call them. Now, me against him. I don't used to put a earphone, but then when they gave me a earphone, so that I'm not even the last any word what to because I used to know. I'm talking about political strength and power. Political strength comes from organization of the people. Buhari, when he was alive, he threw a life challenge on us. He said, let them go and organize themselves. Because these are people that are not organized. You go and organize yourself. In the Nabuelu, Lagos or Kumaka or everything he's talking about is about his how money will enter his pocket. You think that he's fighting for how he will become a commissioner for Bota. The other one will be in Katangura, talking about how so that they will love him and he'll become a Zendibo and have friends with the Fulani. The other one will be talking different. All they know, our foes now understand, say, look, these are the most disorganized people on earth. Do you understand? Without organization, we will never have political strength and power. This is the main thing MAZI Nnamdi Kanu saw. And this Radio Biafra was established in order to organize us into one ideology, focusing on one ideology that we lacked before, so that we'll be politically strong and powerful. Because without one voice, you're nothing. The ability to organize the people to speak one voice gives them political strength. Are you hearing me? The ability to organize the people, organize the people, to speak one voice, It gives them political strength. Does our people, or do our people have that voice? They will go to people. Even organize it. Brothers, so some now we turn to Hausa, using Hausa. Some we turn to look at the meetings of Southeast governors. Just look at their dressing. Therefore, you will dress. Do you know that when you are a political office holder, even the way you walk, people speak one voice, one of reads it. It signifies something. The way you dress signifies something. Do you understand? Therefore, he will wear 1005 Tanchiki. With the body language that, look, I am physically with these people, but Fulani, I'm with you. That is what it means. As he don't have any to prove that he is not organized with his people. The dress. Do you remember when our leader yapped them? That okezi ikpazo yiri onye lodge Mbwadayana hotel. That day I laugh. I want to quench. Honestly, I wanted to quench through laughter. All of them. The only person that had a resemblance through his body wears was Obiozo. The Ishiago, which our tradition. So you see that even in their midst, in their dressing, their codes of dressing, no organization. They represent different things. The ability to organize a people, to speak with one voice, gives them political strength. The Fulani Caliphates are able to be on top today in Nigeria. Do you know why? Because they have political strength. They are highly organized. They have their own difficulties, or they had their own difficulties, but they were able to maneuver and organize themselves. And they are little few in number. They force others in order to present a common face that they are together. It gives them political strength. They understand the importance of speaking with one voice. And that is why they always try to divide their opponents to be speaking in different voices. Do you understand? Our enemies understood the importance of speaking in one voice. That is why, irrespective of their different political parties, they always speak in one voice or with one voice. It doesn't matter whether one is in APC. Have you forgotten during the good Lord Jonathan time? Many Fulani, they are in PDP. You think Jonathan and co, they think that they are with them. But they are giving information, working under Okenunimulo, in order to sabotage them to the advantage of APC. They later confess it, that though they are in PDP, but they cannot overlook their people. They speak with one voice. Something that we as a people are lacking. You know, what I used to point out here is our lacunes, or our lacuna. Our faults. Where some people used to see faults on even the bed they are sleeping, they are seeing fault. No, it's the bed that is faulty. No, even is my telephone. No, it's the shoe I'm wearing. It's faulty, it's not me. No. They see fault on everything around them. But, when you see everything is faulty, which means you are the only thing straightforward. And, as I said before, it's a sickness on itself. The inability for you to see your faults and confront it, because it takes courage in order to confront your faults and accept it. Why do you confront your fault? Because you want to make a change. That's it. But when you continue blaming everything around you, even your air condition, you are blaming it. Everything you are blaming it. No, it's their fault. It's fault of everybody, but not me. I say it's sickness on its own, honestly. The Fulani, they understand the importance of organization. And that is why they don't joke with it. How many times have the middle betters openly, different groups of them, different, they say we are not part of the North, but they don't even mind them. The Fulani don't mind them. They say no, they don't even talk. They never one day address that issue. They come always, they force them to say we are one North. Whereas in the South, when the Southern governors had the meetings 2 times, the Fulani pissed their pants. I know the underground work that went that time by the Fulani in order to thwart it. Because why should there be North? Now when you come South, you have Southwest and Southeast. Don't you think that there is something there? Don't you have North East and Northwest? But why is it only in South they make it conspicuous? Oh, Chineke. That's why if I see our so-called intellectuals, I bow. I say, does it mean that we don't have common sense? We can redo what they have turned us into being. And that is what you are doing here on Radio Biafra. You see some people saying, oh no, what is happening in our land? We have to do this, we have to. But you cannot have your castle, build your house without, first of all, going through the process. It's impossible. That is the process we are going through. When you heard that, South Sudan now is free country, you forgot that they fought 2 wars, 39 good years. That time their villages were burned down. Janjaweed, that is the original Janjaweed they were fighting with. Do you know what it means? Janjaweed, the Arabs, they don't see black people, these people that doesn't believe in their religion as any, they see them as objects. Imagine what they went through. They persevered. The first war was from 1955 till 1972. Count it. How long? Now after, from 1983 till 2005. Count it. And today, from 1983 to 2005, yes. Today they are free. But you will not see what the things they passed through. What you are seeing is the end result. Does that make you a normal human being? Does that make you a normal human being? It's a process. When you want to build your house, you will start by drawing the whole thing in a paper. I've said it before. Because you have a goal. You will draw it in a paper. Some people will not even understand what you are doing. Say, this man, are you crazy? Calculate the thickness of one iron, the rod that you're going to use in this side. Calculate. Some people will not even understand you. They don't know that you have a goal. You understand? That is the process we are passing. That is why when I hear people speaking in absurd way, even on Radio Biafra, I say, I cannot understand. When you cannot control your emotion, you are not worthy even to be given even a gun. Nothing. You are not worthy. Because you can watch this National Geographic. Many a times they used to do this plane crash. Although I hate watching it. Well, you see, pilots, they are trained to be calm. Maybe a pilot can call. I'm not a pilot. A pilot can call and confirm when the lines are open. They are trained to be calm, even when every hope is lost that the flight will crash. They are trained to be calm because you never can tell. If you panic, your brain neurons, your cells, the coordination in your brain will lose. you will not know what you are doing again. Therefore, as a leader, you dare not panic. You dare not panic. Because if you panic, everybody is finished. That is why they are calm till the end. You see, air hostess will put even a brave face. And I said, no, everything is okay. Everything is, no, we are passing through a turbulence. But they know that there is mortal danger. Do you understand? That is what we should develop. Not any slightest thing. Oh, no, what? Talk. And say, okay, we close Radio Biafra. Let us see where you will even come to express your emotion. Do you see, sometimes our people, we talk without even knowing again what we speak. Let's close Radio Biafra. Stop this talk. Now, tell me tomorrow, that your frustration, how are you going to even express it again? Who will hear it? I know now, everybody now, you do, Gazina Facebook, now, Gopia. Now, Rosie experts. 2 million different groups of freedom fighters. The Fulani said, now you people are an eternal joke and slaughter everybody. So when we speak, let us control our emotions. Do you understand me? We control our emotions. You don't dare make unguarded statements, even on air. You don't dare make it unguarded statements because of your emotion. I'm talking about political strength and power. Again, whether I can play. I played it the other day, but let me see whether I can see it to play. Also, for you to understand how our enemies work. I want to check it where the impostor was interviewed the last time. This one is the impostor. He was asked, okay, I think I've seen it. Listen, please. I'll bring out something. I'm talking about political strength and power. I've played this the other day, but I also want to play it again so that you listen. I don't want to just talk about it and, I want you to listen. Listen attentively. You say, this interviewer asking, I'll put it again. How are you going to solve the crisis in the Southeast? This is a direct question concerning, let's say now, the Southeast, as they call it. Listen again, please. Our enemies understand what it means to be organized. That is why they thwart us. They continue maintaining this disorganization in us. Listen to the question. It's by an interviewer. Listen.
How are you going to resolve the crisis in South?
Well, Southeast, I was encouraged by what I heard. Nobody told me. 2 statements from the South. One.
Remember, they asked him of the Southeast, and he go to South. I don't know how I will explain this. I don't know. Sometimes when I see all these people, agents of disunity and disorganization, agents of division in our land, direct, honestly, because not only that they are greedy, they are stupid. Your enemy is giving you a clue always, which means, had it been this man didn't hear from the South, they will start panicking. Do you understand? Remember, I will put it again. I will not interrupt it. They asked this man how are you going to solve the issue of the Southeast? The agitation. He immediately say, I am encouraged by what I heard. Nobody told me. They told me, they assured me. Which means they are speaking different voice. That they are not with the Southeast though. Which means we are not organized. Which means they can come. That is where he call us a dot. That they will come and kill us. And the people that are assuring them that they are not with us, after killing us, they will face them and wipe them off. That is why we have no political strength and power. Because we speak different voices. Because of personal interests. You know, I say this always. We are still primitive. Let me say it again. We are still primitive in the sense that we are, you know, when I say we, I mean our people. We take our personal interest to be supreme over our communal interests. That is primitivity. In the world of today, without cooperative, without being a nation, without nationhood, we are nothing. It doesn't matter. That is why the stigma of Nigeria follows everybody. You know, even Dangote said it one time. It doesn't travel with Nigeria passports. You don't know? Do you know that many Fulani you are seeing, even Hausa people, they don't travel with Nigeria passport because of the stigma involved. They can use any other passport, even Chad. But they come into Nigeria. In Nigeria, they have or even their chicken have Nigeria ID card. Their goats have Nigeria ID card in order to, you know, prove that they are more plenty. But when traveling outside Nigeria, they change. If you are with them traveling on through border, you will surprise. Fulani man will bring out another passport, start speaking. The person when he reach you now, do you have any other place? Do you have any other place? You come, Okochukwu. they show you shake. And you'll be wondering, so this Hausa man or Fulani man, they are not even Nigeria. But come back. You come back. That same person that denied Nigeria outside, he will now be the person that is controlling you in Nigeria. You will surprise. Say, how does this thing work? How does it work? He tell you that we are Nigerians in Nigeria. That you are, so you see that they are dealing with us or anyhow they are dealing with us. Because we fail to understand that organization brings political strength and power. Without it, we are going nowhere. We, swallowed this theory of Nigeria. Hook, line, and sinker. And Obadozia Enolu. Nsobuode. We have no other place, no other thing, until this divine agent of God, MAZI Nnamdi came with the Biafra ideology, Ipob. Do you understand? Just please listen again.
How are you going to resolve the crime in South?
Well, Southeast, I was encouraged by what I heard. Nobody told me. Two statements from the South. One by elderly people. No, South. Yes, by elderly people.
Even the interviewer tried to bring him back. Maybe this man is making mistake. He said Southeast. He said no, South. The way they treat us, because that is the way we treat ourselves. They treat us like, how do I call it? Semi-objects, I'm telling you. Because that is the way that we treat ourselves, we see ourselves. They asked this man a question for Southeast. He should answer for Southeast. He go to South saying, no, I'm encouraged that they are not speaking the same voice. Had it been the South, as he's so called, he's speaking with one voice, there would be panicking. He would have answered another thing. But because the people are not organized, now no political strength, no power. So we can deal with them. Because when you listen to the whole thing, at the last he say, we will deal with them. He said, I will go after them. Because they are adults. Even their brothers, they are not with them. That is what he's telling the whole world, which is a lie. Please continue listening. I will not interrupt again.
How are you going to resolve the crime in South?
Well, Southeast, I was encouraged by what I heard. Nobody told me. Two statements from the South. One by elderly people. No, South. Yes, by elderly people. They said this time around there will be no access to sea. I'm sure I will understand what they mean. Again, the youth made the same statement. That encouraged me. So that Ipob is just like a dot in a circle. If they want to exist, they will have no access to anywhere. And the way they are spread all over the country, having businesses, having property, I think Ipob doesn't know what they are talking about. In any case, we say you talk to them in the language they understand. We will organize the police and the military to pursue them. That's what we can do. And we will do it.
Do you hear him? You have heard this several times. But do you hear from the angle I'm coming? Political strength and power. Once our enemies know that or perceive that we are no more cohesive, that these people are destabilized, that these people are no more speaking one voice, it's time to hitch. It's time to strike. They will strike badly. Do you understand? That is why in IPOB we always maintain command and control. Command and control. Political power is the ability to influence the behavior of others with or without resistance. That is political power. Do you understand? In this struggle, we can't fight a successful war without first of all being organized or without organization, first of all. It is impossible. This is the reason why we should first of all change the way we reason. We should be able to control our emotions in certain cases or on certain issues. Do you understand? You know, good organization is maturity is mental maturity. Do you understand? Why is it that in a village or in a family, it's only mostly the elderly, mostly in a same family? I'm not talking about a mini family. In a same family, the older man or woman is always the organizer or the bedrock of the family organization or the family structure. Anything that happens, they bring it, for him or her to settle and organize them, continue unifying them. Do you see it? Because they know the importance of organization. It is maturity. To organize, to be able to organize, it means maturity. It signifies mental maturity. That is what it signifies. Because without being mature, what do you gain? You lose everything. And are you mature? Are you a winner? No. After you start regretting. Instead of me to throw my thing with annoyance, I rather pick my thing with annoyance. Kama m ga-abọnụ ma tofuo ihe m bọnụ ma tụtụghara ihe m. Do you understand? That is maturity and that is civilization. Do you understand me? Pure civilization. That is why IPOB goes on command and control. This castle we are aiming to build, we are laying the structure. There are difficulties. There are things to uproot and wounds. You know, have you heard about people where bridges are being built? Anogide bridge, maybe somebody will die. After even that bridge will be finished. The death of the person, it doesn't stop completing it or completing the structure. We have a structure we are aiming at, which is the restoration of Biafra. It requires many things. Drawing the architectural drawing is involved. I don't see the reason why people want this structure, this castle, this skyscraper, let us be now. Let it finish now. It has a procedure, a process. I am talking about political strength and power. We should be mature, because a mature mind is the person that can always organize, the ability to organize. You know, in this struggle, we can give fantastic suggestions and theories, but transforming theories into practical is the most difficult thing to do. Do you understand? Let me put it again. We can give fantastic suggestions and theories, very fantastic. But putting all those things into practical, it is the most difficult thing to do. Owing to even the situation we find ourselves and the type of people we are, the most difficult thing. Practicality is the most difficult thing for black people, for black race, for black Africans. I'm telling you. For black Africans. That is why we have bush, we have farmlands. But you see, our people are shouting, no food, no yam, no yam. We went to market, we didn't see yam to buy you. Sometimes I used to laugh, but it's not a real laughter, it's sarcastic laughter. I laugh sarcastically. Opposite of the laughter, that is what I'm doing. Because the most difficult thing is to transform something theory into practical. It is good you come, let us do this, let us. You are building castle on A. You know Albert Einstein's theory of relativity and quantum physics. That is E equals to mc square. It was practically transformed into nuclear bomb. But we continue, cramming and remembering it. As one pastor said, that black people are made to cram to remember. Do you understand? I say the other day I was talking with home. They are telling me how hungry I say, but we have farmland. If you talk farm, say, hey, come on farm now. Do you see it? But these are people complaining. Now even everything they on. See, but why not we be practical? Do you see the difference? Enlighten the mind like white people. Bring few of them in your village. They transform everything. I watched a documentary of a couple in one desert, either in Australian desert. They transformed thousands and tens of thousands of hectares of barren desert, sandy desert, into rainforest, into bush. I don't know which desert. If I'm not, it mesmerized me, honestly. This is what really happened. The man, they interview him, he said it is a hard work of, I don't know whether 40 something or 50 something. It's an old man and the wife. He said they came there when the land was barren. They said, no, we need to do something. In the middle of desert, sun shining, they said no. People thought that they are mad. Day in, day out, they were, watering, planting trees. Day in, day. Before you know, they transformed even the size of southeast into rainforest. Very big bush. To know is good, but to do is God. That is why, people, they blame. I say we blame anything but ourselves. Now, BDOS, why should they do? No, I don't agree with them. Let us, but you, what have you done in your own little way? You that is talking. That is it. There lies it. There lies the question. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity and quantum physics. He brought it out. It's a theory. E equals to mc square. And the people now practically transformed it into nuclear bomb. Today, you see our nuclear physicists. They cram all these things, but they cannot transform it. They will tell you they will solve the equation. You will fill the whole blackboard and the whole classroom. Transform it into practical. Yeah, story just everywhere. Do you see the difference? That is why we are now lazy. Black people are lazy. When they consider the inconveniences of practicality, manufacturing, doing something, they say no. Instead, let's look for money and buy. You build your house. Inside your house, you import your materials from Dubai. Go to China. That is the how do you call it? The easiest thing for a fool. You import from China. Money there now. You cannot manufacture. Just imagine what we are using. Everything we are using day in, day out. Sometimes when people talk about oil, crude oil, I laugh. I say people are stupid. Check what you are using every day. Do you know how much it costs? Come out on the road and look at in Nigeria. Look at cars. These cars are money that are sent abroad. Every car you see, I say all. It's now that our brother Innocent is doing the needful. But how many percent? Just when you are in a hold up, I don't know whether people used to think what I used to think. If you're in a hold up, now you start seeing this car, the latest Lexus, the latest. All these are money that we take from our land and send to abroad. And you are looking for visa to go to Spain. And you are sponsoring them to get work. Oh, Chineke kwena ihe ọjọọ. Only if we can change the way we reason.
I am not a Nigerian. I renounced everything to do with Nigeria on or around December of 2015. I am a Biafran and I hold British citizenship. Only upon a clear pronouncement of the intentions of that very court, which I suggest to them, should be free of any interference from the executive, will this very case move forward. The circumstances surrounding the invasion of my house, the invasion of the home of His Royal Majesty, is Israel Okukan. You must know that my father's name is Israel, and it means a lot.
As I was saying, we import everything. Check the cars that are on the road. These are billions and trillions of money that are going outside. What about the phone? What about telephones? Mobile phones. One person, you will have 5 phones. These are money. You are creating job for people outside, for people abroad. And that is why we are going there.
Hello, Mazi.
But we are the people creating the riches for them. But without mature mind, you cannot understand it. Do you understand? Political strength and power. Transformation of theory into practical is the most difficult thing. The HOD talked about the need for yesterday in this hallowed platform. The need for putting up CCTVs in many of our cities, in our cities in Biafra land. He talked about it. And I'm surprised people call this radio platform to challenge it. There is no need for this. There is no need. It's not a priority. These are my everything. Talking. Before you build a skyscraper, you don't just carry it and come and put it there. No. You start by drawing. From drawing, you start digging, going through poto, going through stress of digging things that doesn't make sense to ordinary people. That is what we are doing. When the HOD talked about putting CCTV, there are things that are happening. Not everything but you will be told or you will be explained. But with Google, somebody that has common sense, that is into this organization. What do I mean? That is uniting ourselves. We go through command and control. You shouldn't come up on A in order to challenge what HOD said. It is abomination. Do you understand? It is putting, subtly inserting insubordination. That is what it means. There's no two ways about it. Do you know what happened in our war? They did it, no camera, nothing. And they get away with it. Don't you know that? Do you know what the international community are demanding? Do you know that? You that want do you know? If you talk that is Nigerian, they tell you, say no, where is the proof? The other time, didn't you see how in Izombe, the camera, through one of them, God did it, that they show how they are shooting everywhere, the villagers. And the military hierarchy caution, I think he arrested them, those that showed that camera. He said, Nigerian soldiers, Nigerian security forces should not be using camera again. Don't you think that it's a huge thing? Remember, when you want to build a castle, skyscraper, you first of all start by drawing architects. It doesn't make sense. If you bring your building plan now to ordinary person, you don't even understand it. You cannot understand nothing. But it's that thing that you are seeing on the paper that is you are living. So when some things are being spoken, stop coming to challenge you. There are things that are needed. The ingredients needed in order to get what we want, in order to facilitate what we are looking for. But due to ignorance, if you go to Facebook, you guys Radio Biafra, I will never allow it in my platform. Just be mad for nothing. Do you understand? I could remember during the time of Uchemofo, when our leader was incarcerated, also 2015. I could remember the day our people blocked the Onisha bridge, head bridge, whichever. Waka Waka, that brave girl, she was on A. She was talking, reporting what was happening, crying on A, say, oh, God, came off, I need no, I need Indian bush now. Oh, these people are killing us. Look at, oh, these people are falling. People are falling. They are killing us. There is nothing. Uchemafo bravely breathing. Say, can you take photo? Be safe. Can you take photo? Can you we encourage everybody go to Twitch? You understand? That can you take photo? We have metamorphized. I don't know how map kwanata biire. Metamorphosis. We have metamorphized into instituting ESN. That is protecting our bushes, our forests, because we are the people of forests. Everything that human being needs come from the forest in our land. Do you understand? The food we eat come from the forest. That is where, from that cry, distress call, letter by letter, does it bring even out our leader that follow the following day? No. People were massacred. Our leader stayed in jail for I think 18 months. When our HOD talked about, said CCTV should be put in place in our land. Don't you know that there is something deep? Do you know that if these people, their actions are being caught on camera, it is even worse than killing a few of them as military. It is because they know what it means. That is why they curtail cameras. But people will not understand it. They say no, it's not important. See, this is how your little brain because you are seeing your diameter, your perimeter of maybe myopic perimeter of 2 meters. 2 meters radius. But the DOS, the leadership of this struggle that knows, that are getting intel, that knows, seeing the overall thing, planning, putting the architect in drawing, doing everything in place so that, things will be set in order to build that house. You come on air to challenge. No, it doesn't matter. What matters is, and you cannot go. If they ask you what have you done, you personal, go and do your own thing. You will not, because talking is cheap. Well, you can. I said it before. You can give a fantastic idea. Now let us go and bomb. Let us. Okay, do something now. Put it into practice. Do you know the uphill battle IPOB is fighting from all angles, every angle, including the OBT, the Fondoshi in our midst? Do you understand that? Don't you see how these reprobates are trying to bribe people in order to disobey IPOB? Do you think that everybody is like Sampe that rejects money? Do you think there are people that they will give even 20,000 naira and they fall flat? Don't you know that? Do you think that practicality is easy? You can come on air, give a talk, okay, transform it into practical. Transform it. Organize even 2 people. You will send somebody message. He will make sure that he makes difficult that message. Simple message, move from A to B in Biafra land. As far as you know that on here IPOB, no office Abiago. Here me peg office. Na story aga kwa need the transport from transportation they can plan with one people or the other. They will not be abroad. They go. Don't you know that? Our people, we should be wise. We should be wise. What makes people to be organized is overlooking. First of all, when we change the way we reason, we overlook our personal interests. Do you understand? We overlook our personal interest to our communal interest. Let me give an example with Sampe that I interviewed few days ago. He refused a bribe of 15 million, 30 million naira. And another 20, that is 40 million naira. Is it everybody that can do it? And today he refused people that take. Some people will say no, it doesn't. Just take it, but he said no. Take your money, otherwise I burn the 1 million naira. Whereas some people will see this 1 million naira as a heaven. Do you see it? Because he refused his own personal interests. Some people, he said that day, he said some people are seeing him as a stupid person. Why should you reject this type of thing? Something that will change your life. Do you see? Organization. Because he is still following on the organization. He is organized with the structure. That is the thing. He obeys. It's not because it's not only talking. It is the same talking that makes you listen. And you change the way you reason, so that we become organized to focusing towards one goal, which is Biafra. And there now we can be able to collectively say no to our enemies. Do you understand that? Not people, analyzing rubbish. Look at any slightest thing, people will start attacking. HOD, ESN, that is bunkum. Do you see what we are fighting? Do you see why we are still where we are today? Do you see why we don't have no political power? Because we are speaking on different diverse tongues, languages. No, not one voice. No, HOD, experts will come and tell you what, they know, how they have fought in South Africa. For they met Mandela, they are there with Mandela before even they broke loose and run away, and telling you bunkum. Do practical something, no way. Let's be speaking with one voice. I used to say this, that the Fulani, they are more smart, they are smarter than us. That is why they can be in PDP, APC, PPP, any type of party, but their ideology stands. Sheikh Gumi is building houses in the bush, in the forest of Kaduna, building schools for the Almajiri. That is training ground. And anywhere they build schools, which means no more, the villagers, they have lost that place. It's a training ground, and the environs, they have lost it. Forever. It becomes a Fulani colony, and from there it becomes a Fulani community. No more. They will be from there a launching pad, because they are trained, they have weapons to defend themselves. As Sheikh Gumi, a preacher in Islam, is doing that, like Ottoman Dan Fodio, because he named that school Ottoman Dan Fodio School. Their politicians are doing the same thing. The PDP, they are doing the same. The PDP members and the Fulani members of the PDP, they are talking the same voice with the Sheikh Gumi, the same voice with the APC members, the same. But in our own land, anything we engage, we take it as our ideology. You will see APC people, they are APC, they have APC as their ideology. If you talk about their people, they say, no, their party, they know. They don't know about, if their party say, kill your own people, they will first of all slaughter everybody in order to maintain their party. PDP, the same thing. This and that, PPP. They believe that because we are being blown with the wind of, nonsense. We don't have ideology. That is why. Until now that we have Biafra as our ideology. It's our rallying point. So that we become organized. The core ingredients to obtaining political strength is to be organized. And to be organized, we need to change the way we reason. Because you don't see your personal interests as number one thing. Let me tell you what happened in our way will continue happening. It's the bitter truth until our people wake up. Do you know I used to say this? When they come, in Izombe last time, isn't it? After half year, it is happening. From there, they enter or some bombing. You see people in other when it is happening in Izombe. Our mama people are quiet. No, it's not. It never reach. It not reach our side on also ide. It's just like when I call home. The way even gawa here that side call them now Chineke. So you are waiting no go to your side of which ogeru. Why can't you spontaneously rise up? Whatever touches Izombe touches everybody, every Biafran. Whatever touches Akwa Ibom, it touches everybody. Whatever touches anything that happens in any part of Biafra land, everybody will rise up. But lo and behold, no. The primitive people, they will be waiting. They will be hearing it. I am seeing it in a video. No, you know, reach our side. We are in Uwere. No, not our side. No. And you are happy doing what you are doing. Now, Tankobi. Tomorrow it will come to your side. Those people you've refused to, they will still be watching you in video, dying. Until we wake up, we will never have political strength. You understand? We will never have, until we wake up and have one voice, one reaction. When it is happening, when they are bombing, killing people in one part of Biafra land, every other part will rise up. That is when our enemies will understand that, hey, these people, they are no more like before. Do you understand? Must a HOD or must a DOS come and make a pronouncement on everything? So our people, we don't have even common sense again. People cannot rise up. You say you're in Nigeria. What they are doing they are bombing, the military, they are killing people, burning houses in what do you call it? They did it in Izombe. So as they are doing it in Oguta, people, everybody, every part of Biafra land, had it been people rose up and even not about IPOB, they say no, what is happening in Izombe? It's not normal. Everybody rise up on the street. No. From Iguata to Bayelsa to Akwa Ibom to Cross River down to Abaye, Nugu, everywhere. People, you ask them, they say no. Look at what is happening in Izombe. Do you think that they will finish there and go to Awo? Do you think they will finish from there and come to Bayelsa? No way. Because they know that if they have you fought with twins before? I know twins, they know this. If you are fighting with a twin brother or sister or somebody, you will see the fellow twin, you will run. You don't even know what happened. You will just run. Oh, my sister, bam, you come and start hitting you, the opponent. That is why we fear them when we are going to primary school. We fear them. That is what we're supposed to be doing in the zoo, to the zoo police. Not you in Rebeno. Is it how we are getting this and that? Let us simply change the way we reason. And you see things will stop automatically. By that time, they know that we send a message, a very strong message that now we have risen up from sleep. We have risen from slumber. It happened in Udi massacre, and it became a story for everybody. And everybody, it happened Udi. It became a story, just like a story for a far away Udi. After it happened, it continued happening everywhere, even in communities in Bayelsa. They will go there and wipe away everybody. They kill the whole villagers. All of them will run. The ones they killed, they burn everything. And the others will keep quiet. Nah, it didn't happen. He said, now they will see us now. Chineke kuna ihe ọjọọ. Nele primitive Homo sapiens. Why do even military? Do you see? In the news, every time they kill a military, 10 military, 20, 30 being killed, bandits kill people near the market. Now, You never see the military come and burn the market because unknown gunmen killed their military officers or their military personnel in the market, stationed in the market or anywhere. You never, in the north, you will never see Nigerian military go and burn everywhere. It is happening in our land, and it is time many of our people are taking it light in radio stations. They are, they will tell, no, but it serves them right. You see primitive Homo sapiens until we rise up to our duties. Because stop blaming DOS. Blame yourself for not doing anything. Stop blaming HOD. Blame yourself for not doing anything. Because we lack organization, and that is what we are trying to institute here in this radio Biafra, in this platform, in this IPOB, to open the eyes of our people. When you attack somebody, his brothers will come out and say, as you are killing him or you kill us, they will run away. How many are there? How many? We keep on saying this every day in, day out. As they burn our mama, people just write it off. Oh, it's our mama they born. Oh, kill. How many killed? Oh, now people in Enugu, they will be watching it as a film on social media. They will keep quiet. At any, they will go and also provoke. They will come to Enugu and slaughter. And one after the other, picking everybody one after. This is divide and rule because the people fail to react. That is how they will conquer everybody, kill most of the people in our land. But when they did something in Nsukka, they say as the military killing people. No, you will see the whole of Biafra land rise up. It is not about even IPOB. Rise up on their own. Say no. What is happening? Everybody, even with placards, come out on the street. Leave your shop. Leave your place of work. What is happening in Nsukka? He ricochets onto even Iguacha, Calabar, Cross River. Everywhere we ricochet. Now you will see that this impostor that said that I had the voice of South, they give him assurance. Now that assurance will go off. We will see. It will fade. They will know that, look, these people have been organized. Though, do not any people before they send the soldiers to go and burn a market. They will think twice and say, no. We don't want to cause problem that will affect every part of so-called southeast and south. No, please. Do you see the cure, the automatic medicine to all this? But no, people will not see it. What they see is the announcement of HOD. Why putting CCTV? Whereas we are dying. They are killing us. How are we doing this? Only talk in Radio Biafra. Oh, now see. Oh, Chineke, why these people now? God Almighty. Without organization, you can never have political strength and power. It is impossible. Without changing the way we reason, seeing things in this way, present way we are seeing things. Oh, it is happening in nowhere. If you reach Ebony, or quite one or half, we are warriors. They cannot do it in our half. And you are watching, they are killing your people in other places. You feel that they cannot do it in your land. Once they finish there, they will come there. They will come to your place. You can't do nothing. You understand? You can't do nothing. That is why civilized mind in the Western Hemisphere, in Europe and America, any injustice they see, all of them rise up spontaneously. They will never wait until let the thing touch them. They will rise up to fight against. Why you say no? What happened in? They'll tell you what happened in America. Thousands of kilometers. That is what we are rising up here, because they don't want to wait until the thing comes. It's a very big difference. That is why they progress. That is why they are civilized. That is why you are looking for their visa, dying to go there, run away, because they are civilized and you are not. They don't want evil to come to them before they react. You want, when he finishes with your brother over there, now we come. Now you start defending. Are you not stupid? Without organization, there will be no political strength and power. This is where I'm going to stop. I will go on few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open my lines so that people will key in and speak, give their views. I'll be right back.
Going forward, there must be guarantees by the international community so that this case can proceed, and I will prove once and for all that there is something fundamentally wrong with the brain of those that run Nigeria, because I will demolish them in a court of law. For now, let me restate my position that I committed no offenses known to law. What they're charging me with doesn't exist, and they know it. I have no weapon. My only weapon is a microphone. And my courage that Chukwu Kabiama gave me. But it's up to those who persecute me to see reason to call their troops home. Let me state also categorically that IPOB worldwide is committed to the liberation of the land of Biafra from the shackles of tyranny. And we will not relent until a referendum is conducted. If you want us to do anything with you, if you want us to conduct any form of participation in whatever it is that you're doing, there must be a referendum to decide the quest for self-determination for Biafrans. That is our red line. It is not negotiable. We intend to achieve our goal through any means recognized by national and international laws. My fellow Biafrans, my compatriots, please indulge me to sincerely thank the State of Israel, the persecuted Jewish community in Biafra land, and Israel, and worldwide, who through their prayers and actions contributed in no small measure in assuring my physical safety and well-being. May Chukwu Okike Abiama bless the land of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike Abiama bless the land of Israel. Our destiny is before us, and nothing is going to alter that very path. Southeast and South-South are one. There is nothing like Niger Delta. There is nothing like South-South. There is nothing like Southeast. All we have is Biafra. Our mothers in Akwa Ibom protested. Our mothers in Iguacha protested and
213-328-6224. I repeat, +1 213-328-6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Call us and give us your view. But remember, our topic says political strength and power. You know, little minds discuss people. We don't discuss, we don't gossip here, please. Mature mind discuss ideas. You know, it's sometimes you can see that sometimes I raise a topic, ideas about issue that should be discussed. But maybe you made the example of one person or the other. You see people start commenting on that, discussing people. It shows you the type of human being they are, the brain they have. Very amateur, but you know, premature brains. That is, they discuss people instead of analyzing the topic. Let us go direct to the caller. The caller on. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, MAZI JOHNATHAN.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my name is King. I'm calling from my location.
Yeah, well, please raise your voice a bit so that I don't need to raise the volume here officially. Go on.
Yeah, yes, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure finally calling on your program. You have been so like positive into my life personally since after our leader was incarcerated. You know, today on MAZI Alozie program, I called and I told our people also about this same organization, you know, that you were talking about, which is discipline. You know, we read stories about wars that has been fought in different countries. You know, we just take it as ordinary book.
Just
we don't know that this was
tell in the moonlight, you know, stories.
Yes,
we don't know once upon a time. But we are going through it today, and people don't understand.
Yes, which is a journey. It's we read it like we can finish that book in a space of, let's say, 2 or 3 days or a week. But that thing happened, let's say, 10 years, 5 years, 30 something years, and like we don't even understand that those things that were happening in those books that we are reading is actually what is replicating itself in Biafra. And we don't have to use emotion to destroy what we have been building for so long. You know, I come to an understanding whereby I'm telling our people, do they think that the war that was fought in 1967 to 1970 was not an impact? Do they think it's a waste? It's not a waste. Because without that war of 1967 to 1970, there will be no ideology called Biafra today. So our people does not think that this ideology that we have, this ideology that we are building, we go from generation to generation until we get what we want. It doesn't matter how many people they kill. It doesn't matter how many people that goes down. Definitely, we are going to die for what we believe. Our leader says so, that they are going to kill us and we are going to kill them. But at the end, Biafra will come. So the end justifies the beginning. So let our people start being positive about this struggle. Let our people start putting all their effort, all what we have, our ideas, you know, and we need to start these things in our family unit, whereby we need to debate about issues, to bring out ideas. We need to, I think our leadership needs to throw issues out to the to family units for them to debate about it and bring their own solutions. Because this Biafra is not all about us. We are, as long as you're an IPOB member, you are part of the leadership. Because your contribution on radio, your contribution on some of these our platforms are going straight to the leadership of this struggle. Some of your contribution and your ideas are the ones that the leadership are using to do what they are doing. Thank you, MAZI JOHNATHAN. Like, I'm so pleased to call on your program today. May God keep you. Like, you are very good. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. We must continue. I have a caller on signal. Please hold on. I'll come to you. I have somebody before you. Chibuike Biafra. Can you hear me? MAZI Chibuike Biafra.
Yeah, MAZI JOHNATHAN. Good evening.
Welcome to the program.
Yo, MAZI, you are exceptional. I greet Biafra. I greet you most especially. Your topic this evening is one in a million. It is commendable. You know, you are bringing sanity into our people. But I have a point you made at the initial beginning of your introduction, where you say we can blame religion, we can blame whatever, we can blame anything that the problem we have is in our brain. You are right, but it is not complete. Why do I say so? The brain, as you have explained once here, a brain of a child is empty. There is nothing there. So the brain can only take in what you put to it, right? And now, due to our educational system, due to our society, which are based by, which the belief is highly superstitious. Don't forget, religion is as well superstitious, because these are things you cannot prove, right? So all of us, we are indoctrinated in a wrong system. We got a very wrong education while growing up. This is the reason, because what you put in your brain is what you become. Your environment is what makes you mad. Are you following me?
Yeah, I'm following you. I'm enjoying it. Go on.
Your environment is what makes you. So once you get the wrong information as you are growing, definitely all the process of your life will follow the same education you got. So our people, we are wrongly indoctrinated through several institutions. For example, the religion, our educational system, and our environment. So why do we behave the way we behave? Because our mother, our parents, our society taught us that religion is this, and then due to we did not get the real information as we are growing, then we believe in the religious indoctrination or ideology, which is completely false. So do not blame our people for not reasoning good. Blame the society and the education we got. That is the problem. So that is why I thank you so much for what you are doing, and I thank IPOB for what we are doing.
Of course. Sorry, can I come in there? Sorry, can I come in there also? Before you continue. Before you continue. Okay, I understand what you mean. You're right in one way, yes. But if I may ask you also, you know, we are all human beings with the Europeans, right? Aren't we? We are? Yes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we
are. You know, the Europeans, they were thinking even like worse than us even before. Now, what makes them to change? Who gave them that education? Because when you talk about society, it seems as if society is only A. No, it's the people also. It's people from the society. Now, what can I ask you? What makes them to change and become enlightened? What makes them? Is it other people from another planet or from what
Thank you, Mazi.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jonathan, for that question. What makes them change is what brought MAZI Nnamdi Kanu to us. It happens once in 2,000 years. What makes them change? Somebody must come in to change their worldview and their way of life. Without MAZI Nnamdi Kanu coming, mobilizing IPOB, we wouldn't have been where we are today. You know that quite well, right?
I agree with you. Yes.
That is exactly what happened. Human beings need to be fed with the right information for them to react perfectly or accordingly. Accordingly, that's the best word. As long as we are being fed wrongly, there is no way we can grow, because you don't know and you don't know. That is the problem an average IPOB is having today with an average Igbo man or an average Nigerian. Because IPOB is far away, higher than them in knowledge, in paranomic view of, the wide view how things function. But an average Nigeria, because it did not pass the process of an average IPOB, cannot see. That is why sometimes they get confused of who we are. Some call us miscreants, some call us anything, because they can't understand us. Do you see where the problem lies? So what you get is what you give. Now let me give you one last thing before I drop. Do you know, MAZI Jonathan? If you, how do I put it? If your mother had you and had another brother, and one of your brother, your mother remarried to, your mother married a Christian at the beginning, which got back to you, And that same mother married to a Muslim, which got back to another brother. And later on, before he got married to a Muslim, they divorced. Do you know that you will be a Christian because a Christian man was responsible of your growth? And the other person that married your mother was a Muslim, your brother will become a Muslim.
Of course.
Why does that happen?
It's because of the background, the educational background, yeah.
Yes,
the training.
That is it. Now you finished it up. So education is the key. The brain is empty when a child is born. So what you feed to the child is what he becomes. This is why Igbo man in the village behave differently from an Igbo man in Lagos or in Cosmopolitan, because they do not have the same background when growing. So blame the society, blame our educational system, blame the religious institutions for our people behaving the way we do. Thank you, MAZI Jonathan.
Thank you. I'm telling you, I enjoy your conversation. And but one thing also I will tell you, I will say before you drop is this. You know, I am not mad at ordinary people that doesn't know or doesn't listen. But sometimes you see people that has been listening to this platform right from beginning. Sometimes when they speak again, you start asking questions. Where is this person with us, or is he against us? One thing is that many of our people are confused. Let me tell you that. They will listen. After listening, they will go another place. Or slightest command they will hear, it will erase things that they have learned from Radio Biafra for years. And they will come to ask childish questions, say, talk childishly. There you become startled. Thank you, my brother, man.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm Chibike Nodim, the Swiss National Coordinator. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We are attracted to IPOB is attracted to intelligence. That's it. I have a caller on signal. Caller on signal, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, MAZI, loud and clear. MAZI, good evening to you.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that our brother that just called now. I think it's well read, and then I think the message has gotten to him, and he's doing a very good job on his side. I appreciate him a lot. MAZI, let me start by saying something. When you started the program this evening, MAZI, you played a prayer from our leader.
Yes.
And that prayer that you played from our leader was the foundation that we IPOB had been standing on. That foundation is Elohim has called our leader to come and do what he's doing. And this man has fed us with milk. And I believe by now we should have gone away from drinking milk to eat a little bit solid food. And I believe by now that after on the whole job, we should be eating bones, cracking anything that comes our way. But it baffles me, I feel, I don't know how to say how I feel. When somebody have listened to our leader for over 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, 13 years now, and knowing this man as a man of God, who you can see that is not just an ordinary human being, and somebody come up 2 years back, with all kind of gods behind him, masquerade, so many things. That is totally opposite side of this man that we are following. And this man says, oh, wherever you die, I will die. Wherever you are. As soon as this man that is going to die by his side was arrested, you come inside and trying to tear that house apart. Now, I want to say something because our leader has had a DOF working with him for years since for some time. Now DOS, which head by heart, is the leader of IPOB as long as our leader is where he is for now. And you find somebody that say enter Biafra is the leader of social media people that is on the online. And MAZI Johnathan and the entire crew of GOS are the ones controlling the Eastern Security Network. And you find somebody on the chief commander of the people comes around and goes, now you have two gods here, you have two people here who you need to choose from. And some people now that have drinking this went now to solid food, decide that they are going to choose goddess, the one that is on the social media, that has no control of what you are doing on the ground. They have no way of issuing orders. And then some of us that have been here for some time, like what our brother is talking about, education. If there is anybody listening to me tonight, you've been with our leader for 1 year, only 1 year, or even without 1 year, 6 months, you've been able to go and play the voice of our leader. And you come around and listen to somebody and turn around and say that we are not doing it right. DOS is not doing it right. DOS, they have been working with this man. Our leader was not alone, he was with DOS. They are not doing it right. They start yapping.
And they will come on radio to call Radio Biafra to echo that on Radio Biafra. Echo it in their own way. In their own way. To echo
my brother.
To make blame. DOS, there's no need for this DOS is doing now. We should have done it. They are echoing what all these demons are saying here in this hallowed platform.
My brother, there's a way I feel about you, and I have expressed it earlier when I started talking to you. I don't want to go back to that, but you're a special man. If other people can adopt the kind of strength that you have in what we are doing to stop these people when they start. I MAZI Johnathan, one of the people who does not, I don't look at you 2 times. I don't wait for it to happen to me before I can react. I react before it happens to me. Remember a few months ago or 1 year ago, somebody come on the radio and telling me here in South Africa how he was with Mandela in the prison, fighting for independence for South Africa. And South Africa is not going the same, they're not going through what we went through. We're trying to get our freedom from Fula. It's talking about white people that are even a little bit more than, but still they kill a lot of people in this country. I don't know if these people that are talking this can even ask South Africa one bit of what these people went through. That children that is less than 16 years old were on the street, and the white army and black army opened fire and killed over 60 people. The country did not even get their independence after that. And you find our people coming to tell you now. If I'm DOS, sometimes you know what I will do? I will just keep on listening. The one that can take, I'll take. I don't say nobody should say their view. But now you have more than 100 million Biafrans coming to tell one group body of what to do. Which one are they going to actually listen? Now, Ikonso died. Ikonso died. He was somewhere not in Biafra land. He was a true hero. He left whatever he's doing. Just like me now that I'm talking, sitting where I'm talking, sitting from where he's talking from where I'm sitting nicely. I can come and tell DOS what to do. So I want to tell DOS what to do. I know what to do. I don't need to tell DOS. I will enter the next available plan. I'm going to use my leg to cross the river to anywhere to Biafra land. I don't get rid of account from that particular place. Then you sit somewhere around Nigeria and you come to the radio and tell DOS what to do. Let me tell you something. This house, we are going to protect it with all jealousy enough. You cannot divide it. You can hear from now until that come. I promise you, you're wasting your time. The only thing that makes you people to be doing what you're doing is because our leader has this structure in a way that he has it. If it's not, what we should have done is what the Fulani people are doing. As soon as you wake up to talk against one infidel, they will come and kill you and kill your children the next day. This thing will have stopped long time. I promise all of you talking all these things, whether you're in diaspora or anywhere you are, they will come and kill you there.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Thank you very much, MAZI.
Yeah, well, thank you for holding on.
Thank you very much. Good evening from here. My name is Kenechukwu Obaga, and I am calling from Turkey, Istanbul. MAZI Jonathan, you know, this struggle, we have come a long way. I believe that our people, I only say that our people still need this teaching. I really thank you so much because you are doing a wonderful job. If our people can still go back to our leader's message and listen to his message that he gave us, our leader have prophesied over these things that is happening. The issue is that our people don't have patience, because our leader have said this thing, the whole thing that is happening now, they have prophesied that is going to happen. Our leader said that they are going to kill us, and we are going to also kill them. But after them, Biafra will come. Our people, they want everything. What they want now is carry gun, go and shoot them, kill everybody, kill. The same people that are shouting, carry gun, what are they doing? They are the same people that
can I say something here? You know, these people that are carrying gun, without organization, what can you do? If you want, without organization, if you want to bring S-400, that is the latest missile today, S-400 from Russia. Distribute it to anyone. They will turn around and use it to kill even you that give it to them. Is it not what happened when they give the clue, give people through our attorneys? They it is a voluntary thing. They release that thing in order for millions of Biafrans to tweet it, to use it as a tool, for our advantage to fight, to tell the people what our leader is passing through. Didn't they turn around and start blaming DOA that, bring the leadership of this struggle? They turn around and started trying to kill those that gave them the weapon. Mazi, please go on. Our people are another thing else.
We still need this teaching. Our people have not waking up. Forget about those people that are saying go and shoot, go bring your Eastern Security Network, go and kill this one. They are not ready, Mazu. We are not ready. We are not ready yet. You allow the US to do what they are doing. They know the right way. This is a struggle. This is a struggle. It's a freedom fight. This is not it's not something that you just jump in and then start shouting. We need time. Our people still need this teaching. The media in our land are not even talking about this thing. All of them are keeping quiet, talking any other thing on their media. The pastors are still talking. They are not even getting the message. This message has to go to the churches. Even to the churches, this message has to drop into their ear. We still need a lot of work to do. It's not everything. It's not all about gun. It's not all about gun. Our leaders have mentioned this. He said a time will come. There is a time. Let them allow the time to come. Our leader is still in detention. Our leader is still inside, and they are talking. Carry gun, go and face them. The same people that are shouting today, they are going to be the same people that will blame later.
You know, there is something earlier in this struggle. I am one of those that supported. You know, we are contemplating and say, we need money in this struggle. We need real money. So let us do it like others. Many of us give examples. You see, I don't want to mention their names, all over the world. In their struggles, they use any type of thing. They go break banks. They have killer squad. They have squads that break banks and bring money for the struggle. Our leader capitally say, no, it cannot happen in this struggle. It is after we started seeing the knowledge, the intelligence in what he said. Because say you know our people. If we do it something that you can gain money, before God and man, this struggle will not go. It will not move an inch. It will destroy. It will become people will go and break bank and come and you tell them to bring maybe all the money and take it. They give them maybe stipends out of maybe millions of dollars. They risk their life. Yeah, you know, they will not. Our people, when it comes to money, they become smart. They say, "Nah, so I got risk our life." It will become a mess we are in. The same thing in this platform. When some of us we are clamoring for advertisements, now advertise for people that are Biafrans that have one company or one thing or the other, make way so that they will pay little money. Many things have passed, but the leadership said no. It's a holy platform. It's not about money. And after we understand the knowledge, the brain, divine is divine. That time, many of us now, we need money now to be doing this. Had it been we introduce, our leader introduce something money, advert in any of our platform. Hey, that is it. So, if you believe in our leader, believe in this structure, believe in the leadership of this struggle, they know what they are doing, for goodness sake. Caller on, let me call on signal, please hold on. No, I want to pick caller on direct line that have been calling. They have been calling, but when I pick the call, let me try to pick this call. What is happening? Is it the volume of calls? Is it the volume of calls? Let me go direct to. Let me try, please. Callers on WhatsApp and Signal, please hold on. I want to take caller on direct line. I never pick any caller. Okay, let me see whether this one we hold. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Caller on direct line, can you hear me?
Good evening, Mazi.
There, welcome to the program. You are the first caller on direct line. Go on, please.
Yeah, Mazi, my name is Rime Chika from Odingapo. I'm calling from the Republic of Mazi. Mazi, I think will keep you alive for us. And I'm taking one of Biafra land, but let me compare and Africa Day to man and Yata in Israel. Today is still holding the blue barrel behind. It's not easy. I think will keep all of us alive. Until the last day, we shall meet in Biafra land. Mazi, you see, our leader has already said that the problem we are having with black people is in the brain and is the reality. We may say the wrong teaching by the kind of education we receive by the religion and other things, but mainly we black people, we have problems the way we reason in our brain. Because I can tell you, Mazi, there are many people in this world. I have seen so many people who say that they are listening to religion. When I meet them, I ask them a question. Those that say that they are those that claim that they are coordinators. Some that they have listened for religion, but now they are not listening again. I said, is that why you are arguing and talking as if you are just somebody who can listen to the people? I said, oh, no wonder. It is like that. We have problems. I cannot start arguing anything because I know where you're coming from. People that are inside this struggle, after listening to the whole teaching, our leader has been teaching for many donkey years, and you people too. You see them coming to talk as if they don't even know what is happening. I think they so one Nigerians who have not even attended the radio for only one day. You people ask yourself, these people, are they really a freedom fighter in this IPOP? I mean, they are just a novice. That's where I found out that there are problems wrong in the brain of a black man. Because some of us are double standard. And anybody that is double standard is somebody who is confused. They don't know what he's standing for and where he's focusing to. Look at now
many people that are shouting this and this and that are those that even not even when they ask them to okay, come and organize something on yourself, they cannot do it. But with the leadership that represents our leader, the leaders of our leader, they are the one in charge. When our leader organized so nobody knows. I woke up very early in the morning. I woke up just a day and I saw ESN with the equipment. The day they organized, we don't know. I don't know. I saw ESN with equipment and everything. And this leadership is there when America from this ESN. And these people now are the one telling you what to do. And you are there in your house, in your shop, in your businesses, calling to disobey what they are saying. But if they ask you, okay, you if now go and organize this very thing on yourself, come out and show. You cannot do it, but you are there talking because something is free. You cannot organize that if you claim that let the rain fall today, it's going to happen today. You cannot do it. Why not hide their face? Because some of those people are those who will push you to go and cut trees and block the road. After they will not come and ask you, did I ask you to cut the tree and block the road? But the same people ask you to cut tree, when the tree fall, they will run away. You can never see them, they will run away, disappear. Our people should try to learn that freedom fighting is not buying and selling. You can buy beds today and open it, see their benefit today. If you didn't find a benefit, you run away. It's a long-time process. They should study how other countries fight and relate themselves. It's a long-time process. It's a long-time process. We have to endure. After all, two enemies today that are tormenting us. This jihad they started, it has been a long time, more than 200 something years ago in Nigeria. But they went back in their shell as if they are slaves, pretending. Now, after when they have not gotten everybody to do, and they started again, start marching. Today they want to colonize the whole territory that called Nigeria. But this is what has been started for how many 200 something years ago. Today they are still coming up to show that they have impatience, but they know what they are fighting. That's good. That focus, that target is what they are fighting.
Thank you, my brother.
It doesn't matter how many years it's going to take. But our people, they are so worried. They are impatient. And if you ask them to come and do this and that, our leader, our soldier has come to do, they cannot. Today they have turned to champion, lion, in the absence of our leader. But where are they when this God said have never come to now come out and tell us that this is our ideology and start preaching this ideology.
Thank you, so my brother. Thank you.
And analyze issues. Not when you hear something, immediately hear that particular thing. Is that shaking? Is that contemplating? Is that discussing?
Mazi, can you hear me, please? Thank you very much.
Mazi.
Thank you.
Okay,
well, thank you very much. Caller on signal, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Thank you for holding on for 12 minutes. Caller on signal. I have also a caller on WhatsApp that is waiting.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome to the program. Go on.
Hello, good evening, MAZI Jonathan. Good evening.
Well. Maz, we go on. Are you listening to yourself? Even the noise, I don't know.
Appreciate you. I want to appreciate you for the wonderful job we are doing. Are you hearing me?
Go on. The whole world is hearing you. Go on.
Okay, I want to appreciate you on the wonderful job we are doing to Biafrans, and I want to appreciate the first caller. I just want to say something. I just want to tell my fellow Biafrans and the IPOB members that are listening that in this time now, in the time we are now, we are not going to be arguing if we will be defending the DOS or we will be supporting what they are doing. We are not doing it for DOS. We are doing it for ourselves because we have no other leadership apart from DOS. And they are the direct.
Mazi, are you using what system? Are you using earpiece? There is a noise.
I'm talking direct from phone.
Okay. Maybe it's your phone. Go on. So, yes, and I just want to.
I just want to.
Go on.
I just want to. 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 I just want I just want to tell us that we are not doing anything for DOS in defending them. We are doing it for ourselves, and that we should remember that after the exit of MAZI Uchemefo in this organization, we have no other office like deputy leader or anything like that, or any office like Nnamdi Kanu disciple. We have no such office in IPOB leadership. We are all indigenous people of Biafra, and our own leadership is IPOB. DOS are IPOB. They are not working for themselves, but for us. So I just want to tell our people that they should disregard anybody telling them anything that the DOS is doing wrong. We will not deny that nobody will enlighten us more than MAZI Kanu. We have received enough enlightenment from him. And there's nothing anybody will tell us tomorrow that we will say, this person has talked more than MAZI Kanu. Nobody can ever talk. It's incomparable. Nobody can ever enlighten us like him. And all those people, they only control, and not that they are controlling even the Facebook, they are only controlling about 200 and something people who share their views or so, you know. So we don't have anything to worry about. Once you're an IPOB, you know you are going to your meetings and you are paying your monthly dues, you keep on doing it. We are doing it before any Enter Biafra channel, something just came up. We cannot even think of disobeying the DOS. It is not done. It is not done, and we cannot even think of it at all. It is not even something that we should be reasoning. No, they are our only. We don't have anything to do for now because our leader is not around, and they are the only us now, and we like what they are doing. We are non-violence organization. That is why those people think that they can lure us in doing what we do. This is just what I want to tell okay, Mazi.
Thank you. There were Mazi. Thank you very much for your contribution. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Hold on, let me also put this caller on direct line. Caller on direct line, can you hear me?
Mazi, can you hear me?
The whole world is hearing you, not only me. Please go on.
Well, thank you, Mazi Jonathan. May Elohim Chukwuki can continue to guide you and give you more wisdom for this good work you are doing. And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Ahmadike one. May Elohim continue to guide him and protect him, because nothing the evil ones will do to him. All those that are planning for him to die, they will all see their grave. He said, Mazi Jonathan, you know, my name is Michael Israel, and I'm calling you from the holy land of Biafra, the land of Chukwukikabiaman. Mazi, your topic this night was political strength and power. And we are talking about organization, Mazi. And before I move further, Mazi, there's something I want to say. Any IPOB principal officer, you are a coordinator, and you have the code of conduct. Please, if you have not read that code of conduct, please go and read it. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Because I know why I'm saying it. One of our brothers one day has said this on our platform, that anybody or a coordinator, if you have that code of conduct, that you should go and read it. If you read it, if you have never read it before, if you read it, I'm telling you honestly, your eye will open. It's not joke. You will see another different thing. And Maz, what I want to say is this. You have said everything all this night. All our people need to do is that we need to rise up spontaneously, like as we are saying. Because you really touched a lot of things this night, tonight, Mazi Jonathan. I don't know how to begin to re-say it, but you have said it all.
Because some people, they will come, they will say, you people are not doing anything, what you people are there, like one was talking to Mazi Johnathan the other day. We please, I'm putting please now, because we don't need this right now on this holy platform. Because millions and multi-millions of people, they are listening to Radio Biafra. We don't need to come and say anything. Mazi Johnathan said it one day. We can remember. Mazi Johnathan said something. He said whenever that he want to come on air, that anything that he want to say, he will repeat and repeat it. Mazi Johnathan can remember. If I'm lying, he said it, and that is where it's supposed to be. Before you come on air, please address what you want to say before you come and speak it up. Mazi, this is what I want to say. Thank you, Mazi, for the good work. Yes. Let him continue to guide you. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, many people that used to call on this platform, they don't know the number and type of people that are listening to this hallowed platform. If you know, you will not just come here to talk anyhow you want and say no. Do you know what this platform is being listened to all over the world? Do you know what it means? There are people that both foreigners alike, different categories and status of people listening. This is where you will come and mesmerize, thinking that you are talking to your maybe your child at home or your children at home. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Thank you very much for holding on. Go on, please.
Good evening from my location, MAZI JOHNATHAN. May God continue to touch your tongue for you to continue to sanitize us, because we have a long way to go. Because I don't think we Biafrans are ready to take our freedom, because for what I'm seeing, most especially indiscipline. And my question now is that what can we do to discipline, to sink into the brain of our people, for them to understand the meaning of discipline? That is the most important thing. Number two is that I'm making a suggestion for we to continue, even if at all our leader come out, if not even if at all, our leader is going to come out, he's coming out. Then if he come out, you know that some people are still waiting for our leader to come out and continue to entertain them, talking on radio, why the word he said, why the election he gave many years ago is not even sinking to their brain. What are we making? What are we thinking of? In fact, sometimes this movement, this struggle have already made me to understand the mindset of a black man. In fact, we are the problem of ourselves. The problem of a black man, and now convinced that what our leader is saying is the truth. The problem. Do you know that I was discussing with somebody? Do you know what he told me? He said that why should Nnamdi Kanu say that Biafra is our religion? Does he mean that this and this? I said, why should he say that Biafra is our religion? I said, for you, if Biafra is not your religion, Biafra is my religion. And now I have already found my ideology. The only way out is that we thank God that we have already find a direction before we have no direction. And that is why you are touching, you always continue hammering organization without having without coming together or having ideology. We are nothing, and thank God for coming of Mazi Johnathan. So now I want us to think of what can we do to make our people understand the real true movement of this very struggle. Because I don't think some of us understand. Even some of us even don't even understand what is called media war. Media war. They still want to hear that very thing they are expecting to hear.
I understand you. You know that. Thank you very much. There's something I want to say here before I pick the callers on WhatsApp, Signal, and direct line. Our people think that freedom fighting is go and hustle boutique, and people in the church miracle expect your miracle. Under a twinkle of an eye, miracle will happen, bam, and you get money. Miracle alert will enter your account. They are using, as our brother that called before. Exactly. People are what they are being fed with. So they brought all these things into this freedom fighting, thinking that it's like that. Only person, somebody saying this, you tell him, maybe you don't even have Twitter account. Let me tell you one thing. Do you know that the ANC struggle went to violence from the 60s, early 60s, when it started with the anti-pass movement, from even, is it 1959 even, to early 50s, early 60s, I mean, the anti-pass campaign. You know what it means? In South Africa, during the apartheid regime, let me say, for example, the way you will understand it, somebody going from Aba to Owerri, from Owerri to Iguacha, if you are going, for example, you are going from Aba to Owerri, you will first of all go to your local council, the local government. They will give you have to specify, you are in Owerri. You go to Owerri local government council. Now you tell them that I will be going to Aba tomorrow. Now they will give you, write a card. Write it, where are you going in Aba? You say, I'm going in Fox Road, number 10 Fox Road. Who are you going to meet there? You talk. What will be your duration? Just like visa, but in your own country. So that now they fill all those things, give it to you as card. They pass. If you start going from Owerri, any roadblock, police roadblock, military checkpoint, you show them, they look at you, you are going to Aba, okay. That pass to Aba, you cannot use it to go to Iguacha. Do you understand? Because if you want to go to Iguacha, they will also block you on the road, and ask you your pass. If you show and they say, but you are going to Aba, why are you coming to Iguacha? They will arrest you. Either they'll jail you or you pay fine, heavy fine. So you see that people's movement, blacks only, or black people in their own land. In the 50s, in 1959, they formed this anti-pass movement. That is where the struggle went to violence. They said they would discard their card, their pass. That time there was no radio, no internet, but they pass from word of mouth. They pass their information for you to see the uniqueness of that time of these people. We can stay here and talk. Everybody will see here, but still people will still be doing another thing, talking another thing. Only one thing they hear from our detractors, it will erase everything they have heard in the last 5 years. In their head, they start doubting. They start coming out to ask useless questions and bring useless ideas, challenging the leadership. Do you see it? The violence in ANC now in South Africa lasted from that time till 1990 when Mandela was released. How many years? Going to 30 years. Mandela stayed 27 years, and when he was released, it didn't mean that apartheid stopped. Mandela was released in 1990. They started negotiation again to stop apartheid. Things were still moving on. It's not automatic. It wasn't automatic. It negotiation upon until another 4 years, for goodness sake. children were massacred in South Africa. Population were uprooted and burnt. People were burnt. Every type of atrocity. And when you are reading it now, South, you don't know what they suffered. We must continue all this because this is only the channel. The education is the key. In order to, in answer to our brother, education, talking, still talking, so that our people will change the way they reason. So that all this in the brain, we remove it in full share little by little until now our people will start seeing things. No, they will now understand that the key to everything is discipline. That is why God brought law in the congregation of Moses, in the Israelis. Doesn't God have power to make people change automatically? But he didn't do it because human beings were free moral agents. So God introduced law in order to make people disciplined by force. If you go against this, they will be slaughtered. With the teaching, every time teaching. Moses said, carry the Torah, put it on your forehead, so that you will cram what the law, the book of the law, cram it so that you don't say you forgot. Caller on signal. Caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Good evening, what to make it?
Why is this?
Good evening, Biafra.
Go on, please. Hold on, what's up? Hold on.
Go
on.
Good evening, Biafrans, and just some was Nnamdi Kanu was in the my purpose of coming, we have been hearing Otherwise, they are in the north issuing order, and their elders back them up. Okay, we that come out as the youth of the south, shouting on behalf of Ipob what is happening to us. Instead of our elders who cannot talk to back us up, telling us out. Something has happened in Olu. Several places, none of them could stand up and say, make a single of what is happening in their own community. And these communities that are killing people, they have, in this community, they have Anglican Church, Pentecostal Church, the Catholic Church, and other churches. Still, the members, tomorrow, after the Holy Community, remember that person in prayer. And with the time to that family of that person has to pay money to the church. It's just a particular person that died in the hand of Nigeria, which is the military wing. They are saying, time have come, I think, all these churches in Nigeria is hearing what is happening to us. His ear is blocked. They can can't have what is happening to us here. And they went to their church that the church they used to colonize us. Can't we people reason? Church we are going, this would have brought this to us. Are they not hearing what is happening to us? Even the Reverend fathers want to shut up. Every community in Imo State, I'm sure, those are Kadasa, they will say nothing. Even the, I think that in Biafra land to stand up and form Igbo youth, or call it South Street. When the other one issue their own order, we will also issue our own order. Who owns the ground? If not the South the southeast is in the north. The common penny in Nigeria wrote, "Must time have come, they to stand up." Our people were shouting, "Give us God, give us order, give us order." Give it now. What they are shouting, DOS doing. What are the DOS? DOS are calling. If not DOS, how can a lawyer travel from America consecutive 2 times to Nigeria? If they are not working, how can they have Nigeria? None of them will be seated. If they be seated, they will prosper. They will persuade Nigeria.
Thank you, Mazi.
That's what people are coming. Thank you, watching it.
There will. Oh, your voice, this line is. I will check it. Caller on WhatsApp, Mazi, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, good evening from here.
There will, welcome to the program. Thank you for holding on.
My big brother. Mazi, it's your brother calling you from my location right now. Mazi, I salute our leader. I salute DOS anywhere you guys are. I'll be my guide and protect you. And Biafrans worldwide. Mazi, I will be honest with you today. I have to do some confession. Do you know when you always say that Fulanis are intelligent in politics? You know, anytime you are talking it, I always say one man and it doesn't go with me, like, you know. But you keep saying it, and then you said that somebody have sent you a message you shouldn't praise them. But do you know it's true, Mazi? It's true. It's true. Do you know that these Fulanis, one thing our people don't understand. Do you see FFK, Femi Kayode? Femi Kayode was dishing out everything about the way they pull up, what they did to us. He was telling to the international community, he was in social media everywhere, telling the whole world, even he was coming in our land, how they kill us, what they do to us is bad, everything. Now, these people lie low and keep monitoring
him. They do everything to buy him and silence him.
Exactly. When they see where he was going, they see that his message was hitting out. You know the next thing, he keep making that comment, and these people keep trying to bring him into APC, and they succeeded in bringing him into APC. And then he went back and keep praising Buhari is Messiah. These are the man. I wish people can bring out to Farika or the Twitter where he says something about Buhari and the Northerners. But Mazi, they succeeded bringing this man into APC. He fall for that trap. Not that he fall. He's an hungry human being.
That is what he's looking for, Mazi. That is he was looking for a chance to get to be where he is today. Money,
yes,
and to be in a better political position, power. That is what all those things he's doing. You know, the difference is that we have a focus to genuinely get our freedom and liberation. But some people are doing this as a means to get to their personal end, their personal benefit. That is why you see many people in IPOB. Some people, that is what they join this. Popular. I have somebody privately said before. He said, I shocked that day. Some is to make connections so that one politician or the other will contact them. People that could never know about any zoo politician in 1 billion years in their life doing their normal business. Then in IPOB, they will jump into the, because that is their original motive in joining the struggle. Do you see it? But Mazi, another thing, can you see any Fulani man that have been talking violently after he was brought by a Southerner and he changed and was, retracting what he was saying. Have you had it in Nigeria before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's only Southerners, Biafra, Southerners in general, and Biafrans in particular. Go on, please.
And Mazi, what happened is after he praised that, he started praising them now. Did he stop? Do you know FFK was arrested today by EFCC? They still went at the back and humiliate him. What they did is to humiliate him today.
Yes. So that to be, because now, if he's arrested, no person, people will say it serves the people that we are supporting him that would have risen up. They will say it serves him right. Do you see? Now he will be at the Fulani's mercy. And they will say, okay, you see, we are leaving you now because you are our own. So they will just keep him in a place, in his position. Fulani, they are politicians, they are experts. Go on, Mazi, please.
And Mazi, I'll be honest with you. I have a lot to say, but I'll try to finish it, round it up. You have to do this. I know you are the one that are going to do it. You have to call all your radio presenters. Please, I am begging, I am pleading. I think all of you have to have meeting, maybe on Zoom or how to connect your people, how to connect other ones, Peter, and other one, and to make sure that you put it as order. That anybody that come on Radio Biafra deviating from what he's supposed to say, he should be cut off immediately. Do you know that somebody I always respect? I have respect for him. Come up on radio today. What I had this afternoon, I was calling. Thank God I didn't come in from Mazalose because it would have been worse. I would have thrown him the bomb. I would have, when I'm an angry person, but sometimes I try to control it. That's why when you see when I get angry, I speak, my voice go louder. Now, this guy come up and start saying something from Lagos, something different totally. Do you know that we are responsible? Do you know that some of the things that Fulani are doing to us today, we are responsible of giving them the expo, how to kill us. Do you know that? Mazi?
Of course.
95% of what Fulani are doing to us today, even some of them we are on our radio here. It's just like we are giving them expo. Go and do this thing. Somebody come up today and say rubbish on this platform today, and I said that, oh, this guy is just like expo on agenda. I was mad. I don't want to say it because if I say it, it's just like I'm repeating it. But I'm just saying it.
No need, please.
No, I'm not stupid.
I know.
Because he's listening.
I was listening.
Yeah, and the second person again, the first person before, Chibus or Hangnam, come out and say rubbish. Rubbish again.
It's enough calling their name, please. No need.
It's not, I need to call and say rubbish.
I'm gonna go, please.
Yeah, say rubbish. So it was really, I will know the these people are here. Give you say had the expo today. Now social media, give you here so that how they use it against us. Nah, it's these people now.
Mazi, do you know that in LA sometimes some buy na ekuku ndị che na ha ma ihe enwere otu ihe a ga na ekwu gị na ajụzi onwe gị nna onye a na-ekwusi like this. So where is the wisdom of our people? Get this year surprise. What you say, you are right. Many things we vomit out of emotion, out of lack of self-control. Our people are always excited in little things. They can even vomit a secret. You know that our people, we don't have secret. Do you know that?
No, we don't.
That is why, Mazi, that is why when people are saying, no, we are not afraid to be tagged international terrorists, I laugh. People, they ignore. Though we are not afraid, yes. But there are things we should put in place owing to the peculiarity of our people. Our people, we are not people that do something in secret. Otherwise, I go underground. Do you know that if this radio is closed now, do you know that Nsobode, our radio 1 week, when the game was pop out from social media everywhere now, hammer different things. Mandigana church, Mandigana Kwakwa. Do you understand? But we saw the Talibans. They held on secretly. Now look at how our HOD. Look at Mazi. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Is it normal to come on air to announce our bank information where our people should be putting money? Do you, in a freedom fighting like this, do you think it's not in? Or if it is normal people, is it normal? Is it normal? But if you don't do it like that, and when did you have everything in USA, US big letter, then small letter, where go while? The peculiarity of our people, we are highly sophisticated and mischievous in our ways that we need to come up on air in order to expose everything. And it's also backfiring on us because our enemies are listening. You know, sometimes you see people calling. When they call, they say, "Come see Igbo. Can I it's not so go on Igbo. You want many confidence in Igbo more than you self. Example, ignorant. Mazi come see Igbo. Can you also get them still lekunanya? Can you believe that even somebody like Atiku Abubakar might be speaking Igbo complete? But Igama. Others, many of them. Is it your?
The way our people speak Arab and speak Fulani language and speak outside the same way they speak our language. Of course. The example is there for the record. You people have been playing that interview of that Fulani man say his father was there since 19. He was talking rubbish. They must speak Igbo more than many of them. Many of them. Thank you. You can see some of them. Also, that man speak Igbo and I say, they listen. Go and check any Fulani they listen. That one in nowhere. Mazi, do you know, before I drop, do you know that even as at now, what our leader have been preaching, do you know that the one they did now was to go and forge a memo and post it in social media and say that the people they want to take down Radio Biafra London. And they're looking at laugh. Do you know some of our people remember do you know that some of them agree?
The bio, just propaganda. Thank you, Mazi.
Yes, and even the idiot who never broadcast here and Abali. Now got our people that let this guy in our Tuashi, this guy shall Tuashi. That do you know that before your anybody here getting with a contract, if your contract is about to expire, he will email you.
He will send you notice.
Notice every email address is like Moana, any chamber committee or send them email, any company he send. Why the company get on social media place in regular hamlet? The law here they can't. They will inbox you or they call you. This guy had a propaganda. He actually he shut down the Radio Biafra, but he has been resolved that I call America, America, people from America intervene. This boy is still not through our people. In front of
people are listening to him.
I sleep about 3 o'clock. I even call one program. Actually, you want to be at that.
You know, my happiness is lies does not stand the test of time. It doesn't matter. That's it. So I blame our people for listening to junks.
I can't who got that thing that guy that one alone. That one alone.
Thank you, man.
Please try call meeting. Try have any meeting with other people.
Don't worry. We do have. Don't worry.
Because you are going to do it because our people are talking rubbish. I am telling you. I know what I'm telling you. Oh, Mazi, thank you for giving it.
Thank you. Is it today people started talking rubbish? Me, I don't even I don't even pity. If you want to be deceived, go, they deceive you. You see, who are they? Is it me? You are suffering the whole thing, so it doesn't matter. Every slightest thing, like kindergarteners. Any slightest thing. Caller on signal. Please hold on. Let me try to pick this call on WhatsApp. I have a call on WhatsApp. Call on direct line. I have a call on WhatsApp that is coming just now. But hold on. Call on signal. You have been there since 13 minutes. So, yes. Let me pick this caller on direct line. Let me do it. Caller on direct line. No, it's gone. Caller on signal. Go on, please. Go on.
Mazin
welcome to the program.
Good evening. My name is George Chukwume. I believe that is one of us that speaks from London now, Ugochukwu, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
All I have to say tonight, and I said it all, like you said, lie does not stand the test of time. So at the end of the day, the script they are playing today is the script we already dealt with 2015. What I will try to encourage some of our people is that all those renegade 2015, 2020, and 2021, they combine together, plus what the devil Marsh said, that they're going to, there's a group that are going to surge to challenge IPOB. People shouldn't forget about this
group.
Yeah, so people remember this is what World try to do. You know, they said it openly, they couldn't do it because if you remember, the former DOS, the problem is what we're having today that our leader have gone mental in prison. We had a meeting here in London. Here, I remember we had a meeting. Who should be in that meeting? You know, and I know people that were in that meeting because you will see people come online saying that DOS members are getting paid. I tell them, mention one person on DOS that getting paid. The woman was getting paid before was Uchemofo, and there was a reason for it. And I want to challenge us that day. Who will take over from Uchemofo and be given £3,000 every month and sit down not working and do what Uchemofo was doing? And listen to me, this thing they're talking about our radio, people don't even know. Simon, this guy, I don't want to mention him, this guy is retarded because he lives in a very primitive environment. United Kingdom here, what people saw was just company house notice. I have a personal company here. It's only £30 you pay for yearly for that. Just is a notice, a reminder. It has nothing to do with Radio Biafra.
Of course.
It's not even tax. It has nothing to do with HMRC. Nothing. The guy does not understand how the system works. It's not Finland. This is United Kingdom. The people take laws into their hand. Radio Biafra has been here for almost going to 15 years now. It's just a reminder. Somebody puts it up and copy it and just propaganda. And he said he called people from America. It's $13.99 for company's house yearly. It's annually. People pay. It's what they posted on social media. For those of our people that don't want to know, they don't want to listen. Because the problem is that, like you said, we are not asking people not to go and listen to whatever you want to listen. You listen to it, deal with it. We are not forcing people to join IPOB. And I want to correct one big question. IPOB does not have problem. We are united. Even our former deputy leader always said, is either you're in an IPOB or outside IPOB yapping. Just like us. He knows that. That's why when he fell, he walked away.
So walk away, exactly. Because he cannot.
He walked away.
And that's it.
He walked away. He walked away. Okay, let them know people was not even part of what we are doing. This particular individual ranking is not. He has never been a member of IPOB. He has never paid anything in IPOB. You know, they want to wangle themselves in through the back door. Nepotism, not in IPOB. There's no back door. I'm not my own, my master. This is what we're going to see at the end of this journey. Because when we are fighting, you see people jumping up for, I'm a professor. We ask you, what did you do when we were fighting for this freedom? When you said it many times. That's why I went to America and tell them, $1 deductible. Make sure you're contributing something. So what I'm saying again is this. People that are talking about peace, anybody soliciting for peace on our platform, as emotional blackmail, I want to give you an assignment. Please go and ask your God to make peace with Satan first. If peace was achievable, I don't see reason why God would drop Satan away from heaven. People must be very, very careful. Household enemy is the most dangerous enemy you ever fight. And in every freedom fight, there must have positions. But it must be constructive. It's not like charlatans, people that are under influence of alcohol and crystal meth, and people that are under crack in America, people want to listen to. IPOB led a family that our leader said, we must guide this family. Even we said, I pray for this very family. He said there was not like God before we came, and after we're gone, people will think we'll never ever come. And we're not going anywhere. So people must be careful. And people say they are confused. For the past 7 years, or those that joined us, a couple years back, we haven't learned anything from IPOB. We haven't learned any inspirational word, no motivational speakers or whatsoever. But I tell you one thing, what happened yesterday opened the eyes of some people, because Biafra is a spirit. Like people like us will never pay attention because there's nothing inside I want to listen to. Even though when our leader made that comment, go and watch that video. Our sisters will play it today. The body language of our leader, the way I knew everybody by their names. What is he? I say it in London here. People knows me, know me. I say, I'm not going closer to our leader. I have access to him, but I said, no. This man is not is a spirit. Unless you're naive. Two things involved when you show the prophets and that. That's why so many people that were in the on the west side, because they were not real. You find a man that we are very good. He told you if you see him, yeah, also you may have the mind to people so will give you IPOB treatment. So for those who does not know, IPOB unify under one central command. Yesterday broadcast was a confusing one because riffraffs that are not involved. When the show is making on the table, you're not there. That's what they call official statements of a governing body. And IPOB was today and Biafra land on the whole eastern region today is governed by the US in absence of our leader. We don't expect them to come and talk on the influence of alcohol. Every single word that come out that word, because they make a show of a nation. Every mistake will come fly. Can you imagine people that are ranting when one person is dead? Is that how you're gonna go to war? Our people are not ready. And this is why our leader is watching. Remember when they used to come to the river, they must give us arms and guns and bullets. What happened? We are each of like you said. I remember what happened. Our sister has just get the picture. There was a time we don't talk about gun and bullets in our station, but when he gives us the opportunity to secure our land, or protect our land, ESL was formed. We are not going into 10-man
step by step.
No. What they want to result us, they want us to go into small arms. That's all these are bandits, any criminals. That's what they're trying to do. They gather 10 man, they give them AK-47. When they don't have money, they don't have people and kill people. Right? So our people must open, because when they are calling for, when it's finally unveiled, people will not see anywhere to run to. That's what I have to say tonight. For people that don't understand, we don't gossip in Radio Biafra, but we set the facts straight. And the history will repeat itself again, because those that came before them failed woefully, as they are drowning now, because a drowning man can grab a bag of, whatever they plan, but they will still drown. Like what happened yesterday, you attacked the election of IPOB without you knowing what is happening. It's like you, when you make a statement, then you jump out from nowhere and questioning what he said. Were you there when it was written? It's not only our HOD decision, it's a consensus decision. Before that pronouncement was made, it's not one person deciding. It's the highest commander of this club that do it. If you don't know, you moron. No, my brother, and God bless my family.
Oh, thank you, MAZI George. Thank you very much. We must continue. People don't understand what we are in. They thought it's I said it. They thought it's a miracle. Waiting for miracle in the church. Oh, Allah, we'll receive your miracle, and you got boutique. This is a different thing altogether. It's a freedom, without suffering it, you cannot cherish it when we have it. You understand? With all this suffering and all this, once we get our freedom, now you see how we cherish it. You see how if you see a stranger going on the road in our city and spit or throw out biscuit paper on the ground, the way you go and pick that, no person will tell you. Do you want to dirty my country? Do you know how we suffered in order to get this freedom? You just go and pick it in his presence and go and throw it in a trash can. That is it. is the love of your country because of what we see or what we saw. Now we may start to cherish it the most. Caller on WhatsApp, please hold on, continue holding on. I don't know, this callers on direct line, if I pick, the call will drop. Why? Why? Okay. Let me go to WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on for almost. Okay. Go on, call on WhatsApp, please, go on. Welcome.
Yeah, Mazi, good evening.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi, my name is Paul, calling from Gabon. Mazi, you have been doing us proud for the analysis you have been doing for us. And I want to go directly to tell all Biafrans around the world that we are IPOB, we are freedom fighting, and our leader Mazi Johnathan established DOS to enable him to restore our nation. Our leader did not establish people on social media or talking on moral of nonsense to restore our nation. Rather, they hear from IPOB before talking of all those nonsense. And I want to tell our people, if you're an IPOB member, you don't know what is going on, you don't know the structure of IPOB, that means you have never started. You don't know, you don't supposed to be in IPOB for the first place. You must understand that we, IPOB, have structure. And we must follow the structure of Mazi Johnathan and do the needful. And what I want our people to understand is that last time I said that if you hear something on social media, try to finish it on social media. Don't bring it to Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra is a ordained platform. Our leader Mazi Johnathan established for us to listen to what is going on around the world. When you hear something from social media, because those people in social media, they are talking all manner of nonsense. And Mazi, please, I'm pleading to you people in Radio Biafra that anybody who bringing rubbish on social media, coming to Radio Biafra, either you want him or you cut him off, because Radio Biafra is not social media. You know, so, and our people must understand, rise up. What we are supposed to be talking right now is to how to shake United Nations, shake British, shake Kenyan government, and shake the zoo for them to release our leader. This is what we're supposed to talk right now. Not somebody gossiping on social media talking about money, or also, he doesn't know how to make money, but he will come on social media, using social media to make money. Is that type of person you are following? So what we are supposed to do right now, how can we do? What can we do to make our leader Mazi Johnathan to come back to us? Immediate effect. And as I'm saying, I said it last time, that our leader Mazi Johnathan don't supposed to be in USS dungeon. Everybody is saying that they want to celebrate Christmas. Our leader Mazi Johnathan wants to come back to us. Otherwise, I want our IPOB around the world to rise up and shake the zoo, shake United Nations. You can see now there is no agitation, no protest going on as I'm seeing it. But I know that very soon, all over the world we start shaking, because our leader Mazi Johnathan wants to come out, wants to come and continue his struggle, come and lead us to the new nation we are asking for. And that nation, we must guard that nation. No going back, no matter what all those Fulanis are doing, because they know how to deceive people, they know how to deceive those called themselves politicians, using them to kill their people, even in Imo State. But it is a very, very shameful thing that all the whole people in Imo State, in Igbo land, are keeping quiet. Hope Uzodinma is massacring his people, massacring Igbo people, massacring the Biafran people, nobody is saying anything. But what they can go to do is to go and seeking for the political appointment in Abuja. I am very, very sorry for them. That political appointment cannot happen. It cannot happen. Biafra must to come, and all of them must to play what they did to the Biafran people. I don't have what to say this evening. What I have to say that all IPOB around the world must rise up. We must shake the world. We must talk about how to release our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you, Mazi. Remain blessed and God bless you and protect our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I want to pick a call, but okay, let me. Caller on WhatsApp, please hold on. Let me try to pick caller on direct line. A call. Caller on direct line. I'm inching closer towards the end of this program, but let me. Caller on direct line. Go on, Mazi. There we.
Yes. Jonathan, go to Adam.
There we. Mazi, Enwemike, just 1 second. I suggest, Ogo na Ekporo, Ingante ihe kwuru for that day. You understand? Because other dema eme a court organ na sigi okay direct organ. Anyị na-akpọ na radio Biafra here. Ana direct enwere topic sometimes. Enwere oge eme ọwụrụ the same thing ka achọrọ ka ikwuo, you know, ikwuo ihe kwuru na ihe ịkọwara. Ọ na adị mma. You understand?
Okay.
There we go on. There we.
This is a secular organization. I have our leader remains our leader. What remains our head. Honestly, you cannot hear protest. What they said, and we will fight. You have to fight to go together. You have to fight together. Instead of heaven and earth, we can get what we stood and coming back to this land. President from him, the God of heaven and earth. And we are there every day. We can have a country seven years before. It's taking us 30 days of corruption for him. That's what I'm saying now. But only for I have read that. After organization now, we have a focus. I want to chapter 1, from verse 1 to 10. The God answered the question. How does it get back? We are not free to continue 2 years. And I said, my name is Dr. every cadet one, and never know who's never not supposed to this expectation. And I think I can do the second day, chapter 1 and chapter 4. The second day, chapter 5. Everybody, very important. Into the village, to focus on the road. American government say that I'm not I want it otherwise, just as we cannot expect every day we take the place to our house, we will check the law. Dara, let's take away the matter, but just a little bit of chicken, we just I can do that. After that, more than that, we have to do it. Let's look like, and I will have to do that. You can have when it's going to talk about our way. Let's just that I'm like, I'm like,
Biafra. Oh, from the guy, that is on a method now. We must continue. We need everybody in Biafra land, both the mad, both the guy. Everybody has duty. You know, as Christ say, in my father's house there are many mansions for everybody. All God contain everybody, and we are doing the needful. And for your information, what this our brother used to quote, because some people might be looking for it, they will not, is the book of Bible with Apocrypha. You know, some books that have been edited out of the mainstream Bible for now. You can hear him say Esdras, Tobit, Judith, the rest of Esther, or Vulgate of Esther, Sirach, Baruch. All these are apocryphas in the Bible, which they removed. You know, so that's it. I have a caller, but please hold on. I will pick 2 more calls, and I call it a day or a night. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Caller on direct line. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? No. Let me see. I have callers on both Signal and WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller.
Yes, good evening.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my name is Stefan. I'm calling from my location. Thank you, Kwakikabiama, for a wonderful day he has given us to share our opinion to each other. Thank you, Kwakikabiama, for the life of our leader, MAZI Nnamdi, Kanu, wherever he is. May Kwakikabiama continue to protect him until he's free from the dungeon of the enemy. You see? Mazi, what I want to say is this about our people. Please, I'm just begging anybody that calls on the radio, stop mentioning anybody's name. Even if that person goes wrong or did something that is not good, don't mention his name, please. Because it's like a war against in our midst, fighting each other. And our enemies, we have never heard when they said anything. All they do is to
implement or execute whatever they want to do, you won't hear when they plan it. Nobody hears when they plan anything. I mean, the Fulanis, they don't say anything, but they will execute it. That is when you will hear it. So please, our people, Biafrans, don't mention somebody's name on the radio, whether that person goes wrong. Please, please, I'm begging. Another thing is, I want to say is about MAZI Jonathan. Since our brother, what's his name? It was voted in Abu Ghausa. Since Sampe, after the revelation he had about this struggle and our leader. After that, after listening to that guy, I used to listen to him over and over. In fact, after listening to that guy, I have full confidence because, and our people, we don't regard what we have. I regard that guy from what he said 4 years ago, and in that dream, he said his dream comes not 2 years, 3 years, 4 years or 5 years time. His dream comes true, and that dream is coming true now. If that guy is I'm not saying that we should be running to him or following him, but I don't see our people regarding what he said. You know, if he's a pastor now, all of us will be on the line telling him, brother, so seed, yes. And what amazed me is about his rejection of the money offered to him by Joy Bokwe. This evil man want to sow seed on that guy, but Chukwukikabiama rejected him and this offer. I say, Sampe, as he used to say, Sampe, if I hear for you, keep on keeping on. MAZI Jonathan, this is what I want to say. Thank you.
There will. This is where I'm going to switch off the phones, please. I will no more pick calls, please. I will no more pick any call. Okay, let me try this direct line as the last call because direct liners have been coughing. Can you hear me? Call on direct line.
MAZI Jonathan, good evening to you, MAZI. I can hear you.
There will. You'll be the last caller, please. MAZI will go, if I'm right.
Yes. MAZI, you are correct. Thank you so much.
Why you don't call on WhatsApp instead of...
Yes, I tried my best on WhatsApp.
Okay.
So let me go ahead. So, my beloved brothers and sisters, Biafrans all over the world, our God, Chukwu Abiyama, will continue to keep us moving forward. My name is MAZI. There is a part I wanted to talk on in your discussion this evening. The part you say that we need to come together when it comes to unity to stop these evil people killing us. I want to make it clear. What you said remains the best thing that every one of us supposed to do in our land. But when we see our people somewhere suffering, we behave as if it's not our portion. But at the end,
no, waiting for it to reach us. It never reach here. It's here. It's a story very far.
That is a very bad character. Very bad character to our people. So please, I am suggesting our brothers and sisters, more especially people in Biafran land. I think this is a wonderful point that every one of us need to hold on. When you see evil, call a spade, condemn it. Don't wait when that evil visits you, because definitely, Fulani, they hate you. If you allow them to kill somebody in Anambra, they will later come to Enugu, because you all are one. MAZI, the blessing of the Almighty Chukwu Abiyama will be with every one of you, and the foundation of Ipob, which our leader MAZI Johnathan can establish, called the Directorate of State, because what we are looking for is what we will get. Thank you so much.
MAZI, thank you and remain blessed. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, this is where I'm going to stop the program for today. We will continue speaking. You know, since the Europeans colonized us, they never stopped talking. How do I mean? Through their education, through their media, they continue indoctrinating us. In one way, whether you like it or not, that is the truth. That is why I'm speaking English today. And even we become proud of speaking English. No, no, so is it your language? It's what we are indoctrinated with. It becomes part of us. Do you understand? It's something that is, it shows you that human being can recreate. I big grammar. I wear that only now so big grammar. No, it is not true. It is only the product of what we have been immersed in. That is, and continuously, and still till today. If you go to school today in our land, they speak English. Is English our language? It's a strange language that came to us. Do you understand? So, you know, if I'm saying it, people will say, no, but it's a universal language. Yeah, but at the origin, it wasn't universal. It is the people, the British, the English people made it universal through their hard work. Do you understand? Today in school, in primary school in Germany, they don't force them to speak English. They don't speak English. They speak their, maybe English will be a second letter if you want to go up, you know, because they are proud of speaking their language. The same thing to others. French, Spanish. It is only we. Oh, Chineke. It is only black Africans that are proud of speaking white people's language, you know, as a sign of excellence, which is not. Very absurd. Go to Arab land, they don't even care. They speak Arab. They use Arab to study science, study mathematics, write it. Because they rejected, you know, they don't want to be colonized to that extent. They only learn something good from it. There are limits. That is dignity. But that is why, you know, we will talk. You go and listen only one phrase from a detractor. The whole things you learn, you will forget it and start doubting yourself. What type of people are we? You know, when you look at black race, you see a perfect slave. Perfect slave. That is why, yes, we blame the Europeans, but personally, I don't too much concentrate on blaming them. I blame ourselves for agreeing, for falling victim, accepting, not being wise even before them. Why? Are we not the same human being? After all, we are older than them, according to archaeology. Black people are the first people. Why then do we suddenly lag behind and they allow others to dominate us? We are still looking for our stomach, personally, privately. That is why we lack organization. Because we take our private stomach as it supersedes every other thing we are doing on earth. Without knowing that what matters most is the legacy you lay here on earth. That is what matters most. If you die today, they will not remember you as somebody that, you ate Nkwobi, you ate. No. You see people will cry and say, come on. You know, all those things you don't, when you are alive, you don't even look at it as something important. Is what you are going to be remembered with or remembered for. Hey, Wokana, every time is always smiling. But you didn't know that it is something isn't very huge. Do you understand? You know, sometimes let us learn from little things. Something you give out, that legacy is what matters. That is what we want our people. You know, I like, as our leader have been doing, we go direct to the brain. That is the source of our misfortune. That is the source of our problems. We go there in order to reset it. Try to reset it so that now you start, you become a born again. Start seeing in a different way. And once you are seen in a different way, anything you are doing, you do it in a different way to get a different result. That is what we are doing here. So I thank each and every one of you. Stop listening to junks. Anything they will lie to you. Let me tell you. You see, most of these people that are, broadcasting on social media, do you know that it is, as you are watching them, they are making money? It's for gain, making money. But you don't know, because that is why they are telling you what you need to know, or what you think the people I got to listen to stories, gossips. Oh, once upon a time. Oh, and then I call America. And then I resetted, they took care of it. And then people will go, hey, this man, they try you. You know, who is against me? You know, it becomes a subject of discussion. Because that is what, it's politics. What people wants to hear. It's just like Nigerian politicians. They know that you love church. You love to go to church on Sunday. So they will come and dress and come to Sunday service, be in altar like Hope also in order to preach for you, because that is what you want to hear. Oh, now and the bishop will give him Holy Communion, so that he will get you that, oh, we are doing things together. We are the same church, going the same church. That is what you want to hear. It's politics. Do you understand? If you go to the Muslims also, he will tie his turban, blanket on his head and go in a mosque, and they will see him also, to make them see him as one of them also. It's politics. It flows with the sentiments of the people in order to get what he wants. That is what all the social media bloggers, most of them, that is why they will tell you share. As you are sharing, click. Now let me see what is going on. His money is dropping in his account. Do you understand? Oh, when the freedom fighters, he is making personal money that is not using for anything on the struggle, but taking care of himself and his family. Do you understand? It's his personal money, making money, personal, not impacting on anything. So that is the thing. Our people, we should be wise. We should not be always like kindergarteners, that every wind of a doctrine will blow us. We go like this. We flew also like left. So they blow you. You go again front. You go back. No, we should be solid and rigid, because Biafra is our ideology. It's our religion. Therefore, we must continue to cherish this hallowed platform. It doesn't matter. We have there is somebody I was talking today with. He said, privately, he said, we have come. This is, if we leave IPOB, where are we going? It's death, direct. Because we have committed ourselves. Do you understand? Any person that have this mentality, that this type of thought, that is unshakable. Because that without IPOB you cannot live again. It's just like oxygen is being removed from your life. It's dead. How are you going to cope? No way. Because Biafra is our ideology. I thank each and every one of you. Those that I couldn't pick their call, it is not voluntary. One person have to speak at a time. I am seeing 1,269 missed calls. I'm telling you. In WhatsApp only, I'm not talking of direct line or signal, but we must continue. Thank you very much. Let us continue in what we are doing, focusing to the goal. Biafra is the goal. Do not let any person, anything, any spirit, any human being deceive you. Our leader must be released. Many things are happening on the ground. Believe you me, the end justifies the means. Thank you for listening. From me, from here, it is simply good evening.